too.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm leaving. I can't believe it.
I think I accidentally started recording. Hello? Is it
What's
recording?
this?
There's
That's
somebody
awesome.
like drawing each frame of what we're doing. All right. Welcome to Wizard Tank Games. I'm your host and DM, Adam. Thanks for joining us. It's been like 3 weeks now. It's like 3 weeks for us, but what happened last was pretty dramatic. The team, after making their way back to the surface, went about, did a few things, leveled up, cashing their XP, leveled up, made their way to the city of Bros. And as they approached the manor house, they were approached by a woman, a pale-skinned, almost porcelain white-skinned woman, although her features were that of a black woman. She had dreadlocks that were almost platinum white in color, crystal blue eyes, a fairly muscular build, but still very feminine. And she approached wearing this almost sheer white dress that went down to about mid-thigh, and she approached Karmak. Upon approaching, she said, she asked him his name, verifying that it was Karmak. She introduced herself as Alihazar The Creeping Chill, and then threw him like 40 feet away before attacking the group. She managed to deal quite a bit of damage using an ice breath, as well as freezing several of the guards. Bit of a spell misfire has caused Eric and Nock to suffer a loss of a turn, and combat was pretty intense. We have a few elementals on the board. The gold dragon is actually a wyvern, and we were in the midst of the combat as we left off, and it was Alton's turn, I believe. Am I correct?
It was the top of the round. I think it's my turn.
We were in the middle. We were for sure in the middle. I've got that marked. I believe it was Alton up next. Does anybody have that text message with the picture that they're able to pull up? I turned my phone into another camera, so I don't have it.
Yeah.
I don't have my phone on me.
Danny, you had it up a minute ago. Are you able to see that?
Hang on a second. Sorry, I'm
Right.
eating dinner.
If you could check on that. There are also a few other bits. There's a witch bolt active.
What am I looking at?
So you're looking for a picture with it's my dry erase board actually.
Oh, like the turn order?
Yeah, there should be like a little caret insert. That's the order that we were at.
Okay. So it was Vrogs who casts Witch Bolt, and then there's a carrot between him and Terran.
Okay, so Terran, you're up. And then beyond that, Nock, you had 8 charges on something. Was there any other information on there?
The boss has like 10 HP. Weird. All right,
Nope,
let's go.
I for sure got that. So with that,
Karmak has the Hex Curse, and
Hexblade's
Nock
curse.
has. Yeah,
Oh,
and then
it does say
Nock
Hex
has
Curse,
8
yeah.
charges.
all right, excellent. So that's where we're picking up in the middle of all of that. Wait, Terran, what would you like to do?
Hold on one second. I
Yeah.
have to pull up my character sheet. Okay, I'm going to send Duncan away. Now she's a dragon form, right?
Yes, she is in dragon form. Originally, during the combat, she was in that human form, and when she was zeroed out, she took her true form, that of an ancient white dragon.
I'm going to I'm gonna jump on Duncan, right?
Okay.
Because I'm right next to him. Does that take an action, or is that a bonus action?
I will say. I'll say.
I don't feel like I could easily get on him. I'd probably take an action.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. I'm going to start flying towards the ship, but also I'm still connected to the ship, so I'm going to summon the ship. So I'm going to try and meet it halfway.
But the ship was left out of range, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's 500 feet. We did not leave it. I think we only left it like 300 feet.
I don't know that was the case, because I think that was something you considered before.
No, yeah, I know. I don't leave the ship out of my range if I don't have to. Because it's in the
Okay.
sky, but it's not 500 feet up.
I'll let it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Because I think you guys had said though that you left it up high and then you all came down on the flying carpet.
Yeah, but if I remember this correctly, I thought you were like, is it 300 feet, 500? I want to say I said like 150 to 3, but it's your call ultimately. I genuinely don't remember.
Weren't you talking about trying to use the ballistas the last session,
Yeah,
Justin?
I was.
I do
That we
remember
know.
that.
Yeah, that I know for sure because you have to be on board to use that. But okay, so you start to summon the ship back your way, and you are going to mount onto Duncan.
Yeah, and then we're gonna double dash to the ship.
Okay. She will use an attack of opportunity against you.
Against who?
Duncan.
All right.
Let's see. Attack of opportunity here. Bite attack. It's gonna be a 34 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yes. So she will do. Got 18 piercing damage
Okay.
plus 10 cold damage.
Okay.
And away Duncan flies. What's his maximum speed?
Fly is 80, so 160.
Okay. You're gonna dash like straight up to meet up to the ship.
Yeah, I don't know how far the ship is, but in a round it can move 120 feet. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. We'll say that you are. So given that, I'll say that you're still probably about 40 feet shy of the ship, but you are on your way to match it.
Okay.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna move you slightly off the board just to notate the fact that you are very high away.
Okay. So I'm going into Facebook right now. I'm pulling up the ship stats.
Okay, so there's that. Next up, is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn? I think that's probably it. We'll take us to.
Yeah, I think that's all. Oh, I mean, my elementals can attack.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So I'll send them over.
For clarity,
First
here's your
one,
earth elemental and your fire elemental.
Yeah, I would
There.
like to just move the earth elemental in front of Karmak if I can.
Okay.
Is there anything?
What?
Does it? Yeah. Does it
My-
require anything of you to command, or is it just like a summoned creature?
It's just a summon creature, and then I can command it. I'm on a double check just to make sure I'm right, but
I don't
As
think
in-
it requires a bonus action. Like there are some summoning things that do that.
Yeah,
but I
some
don't-
of them do, some of them
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
it says the elemental lasts until your concentration ends and it obeys your verbal commands.
Ooh. It lasts until your concentration ends. So it's a
Yeah, but
concentration. You can probably only have one at a time, then, right?
Well, at level 11, I can once a day I can do two concentration spells at one time.
Okay. How long does that last? Or just until.
Well, I can only use it once a day.
Okay.
So as long as the concentration is, yeah. So
Or no, hang on.
Just however.
It's up to an hour, right?
Okay.
The conjure elementals up to an hour.
so fire elemental, I'm gonna do 2 touch attacks.
Okay, so he moves around as well up to Alihazar.
Okay, and I'll roll the hits.
That's an amazing ability, by the way. I'm just throwing it out there. That's awesome.
Twin concentrations? Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good. I love
You-
that.
You have to kill him.
I'm gonna have to kill him.
The only thing is uncontrolled elementals don't disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Uh,
you're right. You're right.
16 on the first one.
What is it?
16 on the first one.
16 is a miss.
25 on the second.
25 is a hit.
And it's gonna be let's see. It's gonna be 13 fire damage.
13 fire. Excellent.
I got the vibe that elementals don't really like me either. Last time I talked to those ones.
Okay. So with this, as the fire elemental just like pours up against the shell, basically just the scaly exterior of Alihazar, it burns through, and you can see for a moment steam kind of jet out of her side, and she like ducks in and curls towards that way. At which point she is going to use a legendary action.
Dunk on your face.
Chill of Retribution.
Oh crap, boys.
I mean, everybody within 20
A
feet.
million feet.
Yep, radius 20 feet.
My God.
So it's going to be both elementals, Alton and Karmak, to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ray.
Let's see what these both are.
Did it just use Anna's alt on him?
What is that?
Did it just use Anna's alt
Yeah,
on it? On his alt?
more like Maze.
May, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yep.
Get frozen, boys.
All right. So Karmak, what'd you get?
Or this is Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me just a moment.
Yep.
I'm having to pull up a
Two pretty good
dice
rolls.
roller.
So as
Oh
this
wait,
like
no, that's
this fire elemental like pours into her, she turns back towards him. This blast of cold just emanates from her. Icicles shoot up from the ground as it just freezes. In this,
I got
this 20
a
foot
20 and a 16 on the elementals.
both are fails.
How much damage is it?
It's going to be 15 cold damage,
Okay.
and on a fail, your speed is reduced to 10 feet.
Okay.
That hurts that whatever was pretty bad, wasn't it? The fire one.
So I got a 19.
19 is a failure. It's going to be 15 reduced to 7 for you,
Yep.
and your speed is reduced to 10 feet.
Okay.
Alton,
Nat 20. Came out to a 27.
27. You succeed. You also take 7 cold damage, and your speed is not affected. All right. Your Earth Elemental.
Does Karmak get any kind of cover since I intentionally put the Earth Elemental in front of it?
No, there's an area of effect.
Okay.
But did you roll for your Earth Elemental as well? Or I guess you did.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Were you going to make any
yeah.
attack with your Earth Elemental?
Why not? Yeah, bring it in. Gonna do.
Eric, you're Alton's next.
I'm gonna do. Okay. Let's see. Okay,
Oh, okay.
let's go. 24.
24 will hit.
And the second one is 15.
15 is a miss.
Oh,
All right, 14 points of damage.
14 more. Excellent. All right, Alton, you are up.
Alty boy.
Did that camera just move on its own?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got it on a remote slider.
That's so cool.
That's so neat.
I just saw it move like on the other camera. I didn't see the camera move. I saw it move
Oh, yeah.
physically. That's so cool. That's so cool. Anyway, sorry.
I can't tell what the speed is. Oh, that's why. I had it on slow before. That's what I was looking for. Nice and slow. There we go.
Yeah, no, it's not enough though. I'm picking up.
Alton,
Yo.
You're up.
Trying to see how far away I am.
you are directly in her face.
Okay.
You're in eating range, actually. For
You're
what that's
exactly
worth.
where you want to be.
Sweet. Then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just unload some face attacks.
Let her have it.
So I am raging. Does a Zoom is in the way. Does a 23 hit,
23 hits.
a 18,
18 does not.
20.
A 20 just does.
Okay, so I get 2 hits then.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Wait, I rolled those wrong. Those should be 3 higher. So that's a 21, a 23, and this last one's only a 13. Still 2 hits, but
Yeah.
I did the math wrong. Okay. So damage then is 11 plus 15 plus 9. So 20, 35.
35. Dang, nice. Good
Sweet.
hit.
Attaboy.
Yeah, so you just blasting it aside. Any movement?
Nope.
Okay, Eric. As you finally shirk off the stun that you felt, that fatigue that wiped you for a minute.
I'm gonna put an echo on. I'm gonna put an echo. Here, I'm going to move. I need to be within 15 feet of her.
Like your true form?
Yeah. But I kind of want to be a little bit to the side. Is there either side? It don't matter. But
Whoa,
I want to be a little bit
the
to
whole
one
man.
of the sides. I'm gonna put an echo on her back.
On top of her?
Yeah. We're gonna fillet some people, boys. Let's try. At least I'm gonna try. I might not hit. But... All right. First 2 attacks. Crazy good. 20, 27.
It hits.
Next 2, next 2. So I get 3 attacks, but I'm using Unleash Incarnation, so
Yeah.
which I only have. It's a
So like your haste is obviously gone.
it's a limited use, but
Yep.
That's one of those used. 26 and 16.
Hits.
Which I'm actually hang on.
Hmm.
I would like to use a luck on this one.
Okay.
28.
Hits. 5 hits. 4 hits.
4 hits. So that is. Just want to mark off the luck. Sorry.
So all of these come from the echo, or does some of it come from you?
No, all of these are from the echo.
Okay.
All those are from the echo. Let's do a little bit of. See what the damage looks like here. Uh, 13, 20.
Karmak, you're next, by the way.
20 on the first hit.
20 on the first hit.
For what it matters, 8 of that is fire. If that matters. If it doesn't,
Okay.
then don't worry about it. Do you need to know that?
No.
Then I'll just tell you straight totals. 10, 14, 21 on the second hit.
Okay.
$21 on the second hit, or the third hit.
Third hit.
And 20 on the last hit.
Dang, dude.
Man, I'm interested in doing the action search because she hurt me super bad last time.
Blast it, Mike.
I got to do it, dude.
Hit it.
All right. I'm gonna action surge to do everything I just did again.
Okay.
Um,
8 attacks in 1 round.
Dane.
see it, boys. That's gonna be a nat 20.
Okay.
Imagine if I tasted him.
And
I mean,
a
one out of
25.
8 dice. You have to roll at least 120.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we got a 20 and a 25, or a nat 20 and a 25.
Yep.
And
Are you
then,
guys not playing?
Now, can you do the Unleash Incarnation again within a single turn?
yes, you can.
Okay.
Well, I'm using an additional turn because the action surge gives you
A
another
full turn?
It'll
allow you to take another
It
action.
says whenever you take the attack action,
Yeah.
you can make 1 additional melee attack. And so my action surge lets me take an additional action. So it's pretty resource heavy. So both of those are.
Oh, yeah.
gone.
I feel super bad for you.
Yeah. I'm actually going to. Can I use these anytime? I'm going to use. I can. I'm going to save one of them. I'm going to re-roll this one. This one just is a miss. It's a 19. So that one's a 28. So I got 3 hits. We'll do the crit first. Just gonna double the dice.
I can just hear how much dice that is.
Yeah.
That's great.
Full of dice, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's kind of a pretty mediocre roll. So 13 is 26 plus 7, 33. 33 on the crit.
Okay.
Ooh, that was, 9, 16
Okay.
on the second hit. And last one, kind of mediocre, 19.
Dang.
Okay, so that's that.
How much damage total was that? I'm curious.
Yeah.
That was over 100 damage.
I used a bunch of resources to do that, though.
That's so cool, though.
That's
Yes.
cool. It's just like, it's a Nova, I don't have.
Yep. That's a good one. Karmak, you are up. I take that back. She's going to use another legendary action.
It makes sense.
Or first legendary action, I guess. The first thing was. So Eric, you are within 15
I actually,
feet.
can I move? Can I finish my movement?
Yeah.
Does that matter?
No, you can finish it. Yeah.
Because I moved 15, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. I want to get as close back to as close to Broggs as I can.
You can go all the way back.
Okay. Then I want to be next to him or in front of him or something.
Okay. She's going to make a wing attack. So every creature within 15 feet of her must make a dexterity saving throw, which is, again, it's both elementals, Alton, Karmak, and the Echo.
Like, how hurt are you right now?
As she just kind of pulls back.
I'm not crazy yet, but
All right, dex saves.
Hey, who's the most injured?
let's see here.
22.
22 just succeeds.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna succeed, but maybe it's a nat 20. It's 16.
16 is a fail
Yes, sir.
for the Echo.
Yes. Is it damaged?
Yes.
Okay, it does.
Yeah, it's going to take 15 damage.
22
got-
and 24.
22, both of those succeed, so no effect.
I
Karmak?
got a 17.
17 is gonna fail. You take 15 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
How's this look? Should like get up on like?
Hey, baby.
Yeah, so it actually,
Oh,
what
never mind,
happens is she
I'm done.
kind of
There's a
jumps
four
into
right
the
here.
air about 15 feet, pulls back with the wings, and then she is going to fly. 40 feet away. All right, so Karmak, it is your turn. She just flew away, and
You said 40 feet.
she flies 40 feet away. She's
My
gonna be-
my witch bolt. Oh wait, is she still within 30 feet of me?
Would
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, she is going to be within 30 feet.
would I have gotten an opportunity attack even though I was prone?
Yes, your opportunity attacks at disadvantage. Alton and both elementals get to make opportunity attacks as well.
Okay.
I was just verifying to see if my witch bolt was still connected.
26.
Was 120 feet, right?
No, it's only a 30-foot length.
15 would be my highest attack, or would be my lowest. Sorry.
Initially,
15 is going to miss.
Adam, I had a 26 to hit, 16 damage.
16 damage. All right, and the elementals?
You muted, Justin.
Sorry, what am I doing with the elementals?
They get opportunity attacks, just a simple basic melee attack from each of them.
Sorry, I didn't realize they got it too.
No worries.
Worries, Justin. Worries.
All right. Nope. I got a 2 and a 5.
Excellent. Karmak, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I gotta pull an audible because I changed just what I do. Actually, I'm gonna do something a little crazy.
Attaboy.
boy, I love to see it. That's what I want to see.
All right, so
Buck wild.
well, maybe. Hang on, I gotta double check one thing.
Dude,
He's gonna
I
be
gotta make
conservative.
sure I can do things that are in range here.
oh, they're 100% range on that.
Actually, like, who cares about rules? Make it cool.
Yeah, 100%.
Knock your next, by the way.
Okay, so are they 40 feet straight up?
No, so she is about 20 feet above where she is currently on the board.
Okay.
So she's 40 feet away then?
Yeah.
Or
From
them.
where she was. From
Yeah,
where she was.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move forward, like towards her. So I'm basically within at least 30 feet.
So 15 up.
Yeah, so it costs you 15 to get up. No, I'm sorry, it's half of your movement to get up. And
Yeah.
you were frozen last round. So your movement speed is still 10 total.
Well, I'm mobile because I picked up mobile feet. So I have 40 feet of movement,
Okay.
but that still, does that still mean I only get 10 though?
Yeah, it reduced your speed to 10 feet.
When do you get the 5 on top of it? Or
The 5 on top of it.
like the 5 for the level? So you put the 10 plus the 5.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll say that you.
Look, you have enough to stand up then, or not?
Yeah, he can stand up for sure. And then, but he would have like an additional 5 feet. But I'll give you an additional 5 feet on top of that for the mobile feet.
Okay.
So you have a total speed of 10.
Okay. So
Half your game.
can I move that full movement and be within 30 feet of her? In theory.
5. Oh, hang on, no, it's 5. Yeah, it's 5 for him to get up. Is it 5? You get 5.
I thought it was half.
It was just half.
Yeah, but I thought the mobile feet you only took.
No, mobile just says my speed increases by 10. If I dash, difficult terrain doesn't cause me extra movement. And if I make a melee attack, I don't provoke opportunity attacks. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
your speed increases by 10. That's kind of sick.
Yeah. Because if I can't get within 30 feet of her, then I'm gonna have to think about what I'm doing.
You are just shy of 30 feet. You are 40 feet away from her now.
With how much left? Or no?
None left. No left.
None left.
Yeah, so you are 40 feet shy of her right now.
Well, that doesn't make what I was gonna do as cool. So
Sorry, buddy.
okay, I need to figure out what I'm. Let's see here.
It's okay, we're a bit rusty. It's been 3 weeks. Had a lot going on. Also, you're frozen, so it makes sense here. Well, your reaction times are slower.
That's not gonna work. Yeah, I could try that. Those would work. Oh, where did I put that? Hold off on that. All right. What's this one? Blah, blah,
Right. What's it gonna be, sir?
I think I'm just gonna have to go with should I do nope, not that one. Sorry.
No, I get it.
All right.
Welcome to my world, by the way. I've got this
yeah.
kind of theme every time where you guys are like, I'm gonna do something crazy. And I'm like, oh geez.
Well, it was gonna be crazy, and then I
Mhm.
couldn't make it work because it's not close enough. So instead, I am actually going to. So I look up in the sky and see the dragon floating around, and I basically give like this steely-eyed gaze towards the dragon floating there, knowing that it's out of reach.
Mhm.
And I basically put one of my hands to my head and kind of outreach the other one as I concentrate really hard for a moment. And there's this explosion of psychic energy that happens centered on the dragon. It says each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere, so maybe just slightly above, so it doesn't hit anybody on the ground. It has to make an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh. No bonus. Roll of 14.
Okay, I'm gonna double check. I don't think that makes it.
I'm looking at your spell save being an 18.
18, yeah.
I will use one of her legendary resistances.
Okay. She'll still take damage because she'll take half as much damage on it. But the additional effects don't take effect. as far as I can. Yeah. Okay. So I still need to roll up.
And I'm gonna go ahead and jump to knock. You go ahead and roll your damage. And what is it that happens? Oh, the blast of psychic energy, right?
Yeah, so there's like this blast of psychic energy that explodes on this point, and the full amount, if she had taken it, would have been 21. So I think that's 10 or 11 or something. And that is psychic damage. So
She kind of like rocks on her axis in midair. Does that include anything from your Hexblade curse or anything like that?
actually, yeah, now that I think about it should add in another 5, so it'd be 26 total. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, 26 total should be. I think there's like 1 extra from Act Weapon, but it's 26. So
Was yeah, was 21 up to 26 additional fun.
yeah, so it'd be 13 total. Yeah.
All right, Knock, you are up. She is above you. What do you do?
Okay, Knock. First thing he does, like he's just kind of got his bearings back. He kind of like shifts his armor a little bit, like, and then as you see it, it like grows like ice patches all over it, and his armor uses adaptation as an action, so now I have resistance to cold.
Nice.
And then, second thing I want to do is use a bonus action, use Healing Word on Karmak. It's going to be a 4th level, so you're going to get 44 plus 3.
44 plus 3.
Do you want me to roll it, or do you want to roll it? Okay.
I can roll it real quick. Currently using. Okay, 15.
Okay. And then I'm going to
sorry.
action
Oh,
surge.
no.
I'm going to
You're
action
action?
surge.
Hit
Yeah.
it.
And then I'm actually going to throw up behind her. I'm going to animate object, my 10 silver coins behind her.
Okay.
So they're flying up behind her, and then they get a hitter.
Do you have to like physically throw these coins?
Not really. They have the ability to fly. I'm just animate like cinematically. I'm like throwing them out. Yeah.
What's the speed that they have?
30.
30?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said she was 20, right?
Yep, they can make that.
Okay. Did we to say that we're rolling that all as 1?
Yes.
Okay.
I love and hate to do that. I love it for the speed. I hate it for the potential.
Well, the potential's not great. Let me check. I don't think their plus is big enough. Okay. does a 17 hit?
17 is not.
Okay, so they miss. They all just whiff past her. Imagine like with like her like beating her wings. I imagine these like tiny objects are having a hard time getting close to her. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay, all right. It is now her turn. And the first thing that happens at the start of her turn, any creature, I suppose, within 10 feet of her takes 2d6 cold damage. So 6 damage to your animated objects.
Okay.
They still alive? I don't really remember.
I think so. Let me double check. They actually have decent health. Yeah, they're still alive.
Within how long is it maintained?
No, nothing else is within. She wanted to stay close, but you smashed the crap out of her. She decided it was best to leave that area. Okay, so here is your animated object, your tiny little yellow thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, just gonna try to recharge on the breath. What is it gonna be? Excellent, awesome. And what's my range here? Okay, so with 80 feet of movement, she's going to swoop down. So she's kind of hovering there, and your coins like try to blast up against her. Just the distortion of the air distortion, the displacement from her wings is causing them to fly all over the place. It's difficult to control them. But she goes into a rapid dive, swoops down, and she is going to attempt to grapple you, Karmak. All right, so strength versus athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Probably acrobatics in that case. Well, I got a 13.
I got a 28. Sorry, a 23. 23. So she swoops down and just with her claws rakes into your back and begins to fly straight upwards, which would give Alton and the Elementals another opportunity attack, but they've already taken one.
What about
she does not
Ross?
pass within or out of your range, but she does take. So she flies in.
Do my animate objects get a opportunity attack?
I don't.
They're
think
creatures.
so. They are creatures.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've
Sure.
never thought about that ever.
I think she takes damage if she flies and moves into my elementals.
She doesn't
Right.
occupy their space. She doesn't enter.
I
their
think it's
square.
within 10 feet of an elemental. Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
just double check. It's just the fire.
Yes, because Alton's been sitting within 10 feet the whole time.
Well, then he might be taking damage too.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, within 5 feet.
Within 5 feet, that's Alton.
Is that enemy or friendly?
Any
Any creature?
hostile creature. it does say.
Hostile. Okay.
Hostile creature. Okay, you're fine. You're fine.
So it does hit Alton.
Yay.
Oh.
What is
It
that?
do- so it does hit
They
Alton,
do.
then, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so
shut up.
take your opportunity attack with that.
Yeah, animate objects. What do they get?
Super cool. They get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, they do.
That's awesome. All right. Let me roll it out.
Who's on deck?
Vrogs is
21. Does that hit?
21 just hits.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I think that's the highest. Well, no, because they got a +8. They've got a solid roll. And okay, let me group my damage.
With that, Karmak, you feel yourself lift up off the ground, and she uses her action to dash, actually. And so she flies with you 120 feet
60.
straight up. What is it?
60 damage.
60 damage?
Yeah.
There
Excellent.
we go.
120 feet straight up.
She gets pelted with a bunch of little silver coins, magic silver coins.
120 feet straight up and up and up. And then it stops as you begin to fall. Straight down. On the way up, you hear her voice inside your mind saying, "Champion of Red, you've put up a good fight. It's time to die now, though." And she lets you go. And you begin to plummet. Your witch bolt is broken by range.
Can I use a reaction?
Yeah. You have a reaction.
Can I cast Featherfall on Carmack as soon as he hits 60 feet in my range?
60 feet.
What is it?
Featherfall? You want to see
Oh,
Featherfall? It's the range on Featherfall is 60 feet from you.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
I would like to cast that then, please.
Awesome. So down he goes, down you go, and you're like, this is gonna. And slowly you begin to fade the rest of the way. You hear, and you can see her kind of circling around overhead at this point.
She's so far out of my range.
I look at her and I just wave.
All right. That takes us to Vrogs.
How hard are you, Carmack?
I'm actually okay, I
You
think.
okay? Who's
Yeah.
who's hurting pretty bad right now?
I'm gonna be okay, but I'm definitely hurting.
I think I might be slightly
Like
like
below half?
50 points.
Yeah, well below half.
I'm just gonna-
All right. I'm gonna hold on here. Let me see.
If you're that low, then do Alton.
60 feet. Is Alton within 60 feet of me?
Hurt and drive him.
Alton is, but yeah. So for your actual turn here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 5th level,
Okay.
and on him, and he's going to get 18 health back.
Sweet. Thanks, dude.
Yep. And then I'm gonna use a bonus action to get some sorcery points back,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna burn a 4th level spell so I get my sorcery points back.
Drive boy.
And then I will. Is there any way I can run and hide to?
Yeah. Well, maybe you can.
got that goblin ability, so
Yeah, there are like frozen people all around you. You could hide in there. Some of the guards you could try to get. You could get around to the front of the building and get just inside the building if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that for now and just hide since I was.
Go just inside the building.
Yeah, I just played a support role there, so I need to hide.
Excellent. I'm gonna put you right here so you know you're just inside that building.
That works.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Taryn. So at this point, she like at the
Just
start of
now
your turn,
realizing
you can see
that-
that she's basically parallel to where you are, but about 80 feet away or so back towards the building.
all right, realizing that I'm low key an idiot and I bought a bunch of dragon slaying arrows right before this.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
gonna turn around and shoot it.
You have a bow?
Yeah, I have a longbow.
Okay.
It's got 600 feet on it.
which is fair.
So I'll roll.
She's about 80 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
but still be
He was also about that, right?
But not.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, I think, hold on, let me double check on something. 22?
22 will hit.
Oh gosh. Okay.
How do
so
reactions work? Is it
you
once
need to
every
make-
turn or?
Once
You have to
every
make a con save.
round.
once every
Adam.
round. Con save?
Con save.
Okay, so this is a new round, so I can use my reaction
You
again.
Use one now. You just used one before your
Okay,
so
I
you're
just
refresh. You can do another.
okay.
Her
I just need to know.
Her constitution
Probably high.
save is gonna be 26.
Beats the 17, but I still get to roll 6d10, I believe. And she takes half. But let me double check. It might be 10d6. I guess it doesn't matter, but yeah, 6d10.
Or half as much. You have to half.
All right, here we go. Oh, that's not a good roll. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, that's a 31.
Divided by 15.
Oh my gosh, what a waste.
15.
Plus, hold on. Plus, she takes the like arrow damage too,
Well, yeah.
which is like tiny. Hold on.
28.
Yeah, that's another 7.
All right.
Plus
okay,
3,
all right.
10. 10. And then the elementals will attack.
That part's not happening. See, actually,
No, right.
sorry, go ahead, Karen. What's up?
The elementals I'm gonna have attack.
No.
Oh, they're out of range.
Yeah, she flew straight up. She's basically parallel with that, about 120 feet from where you are.
Okay, so can I get on the ship now?
You fly an additional about 60 feet or so, and yeah, the ship comes down and meets you there.
Okay. So I'm not really entirely sure how it works. I'm connected to the ship, right? So I don't.
Yeah, you're already attuned. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna fire the ballistas once my feet touch it.
I mean, that's gonna be an action.
Yeah, you've already used your action.
Does it take an action for me? Because it says
Yes.
the ship has 3 actions, but it
It's more
doesn't
like,
say it's.
more like
does-
attack. I've worded that poorly. You can take 3 attacks
So I have to spend one of my actions to activate its
to
action.
order it to fire. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
No. Like you take.
Well, can I? So I can't do anything now that I'm on the ship. I can just land.
Right. Or you can
Okay.
move it again because the ship flew to you but hasn't used.
Okay,
it
I
yet.
can move it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move it away a little bit. Or oh god, what is Karmak falling still, or did he get stuck?
Fall at like an incredible rate, and then about 60 feet from the ground, just and slowly,
Just like that. Okay.
slowly
Um,
downward from there.
I'm sorry. Spatially, I don't know where the ship is compared to the dragon because I can't see
Yep.
like the camera angles where it might be.
Let's do this. Let me see. I'm gonna plug this guy here real quick. All right.
Sorry.
So, no, you're good, man. That's why I got all these extra rigs. Okay, if I can get it to spin here. All right. So, nope, I can't get it to spin at all. All right. So here's the dragon, right?
Yep.
Super high up away from everything else. The ship is going to be about here. I don't have an extra stand, so I can't actually put it over here. But the ship
Okay.
is basically level, but about about here. Nope, I take that back. So it's about here, but an additional 60 feet up. Puts you about 100 feet away from the dragon at this point.
There's alternate.
Okay. I will. I guess sorry, I'm just making sure. Raising the shield is an action as well. Okay. Oh, spell cost is 1 too. Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep it there.
Okay. All right. That takes us to Alton. Your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just. Gosh, I guess I'm not swinging again. Can I reach? Is there any way? I guess I have to. Gosh, how high up is she?
She's 120 feet off the ground.
So, gosh, I don't even know if I can reach there. Double check the range on these stupid javelins. All right.
I'm gonna use the bonus action to give Duncan one of my superior potions.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna throw 2 javelins.
Hey, what's the range?
120.
All right. So both of those that's your max range, right? That's like the second.
Yeah, it's max
Okay,
range.
so those are both with disadvantage. Or advantage if you want to go reckless.
Oh yes, I will do that.
Which I'm can't remember if you can only do that with a melee weapon or not, but whatever.
So I had an 18 and then a 12. So neither one's gonna hit, right?
Yeah. So,
But hey, at least I'm extra vulnerable this turn. That'll be great.
yeah.
Hey, Adam, do you care if I red cog something really quick?
What do you got? Depends on what it is.
Can I go ahead and twin spell that healing word so I can heal myself as well as Alton?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Feels relatively minor-ish.
Thank you.
All right, that takes us to Eric, who just left. We'll come back with him. Karmak.
All right, so I'm drifting slowly to the ground.
Yeah, you're about 60 feet off the ground now.
And the dragon's like pretty far away at this point, right?
So you're about halfway between the dragon and the ground, actually.
Okay.
Which there's a flag for that.
So that means that the dragon's like 60 feet away from me or something?
Yes, you're 60 feet away from the dragon. I just skipped you. But
Oh crap! What already?
actually, Carmack hasn't.
Well, I haven't done anything. So
you
yeah,
can
go ahead.
jump in.
What did
Now give me a moment to figure out what I'm
You
gonna
threw
do.
2 javelins and missed twice.
Oh dang, bro! I thought I had more time than that.
He's a barbarian, man.
Got you.
It's simple.
Throw stuff, bro. Hit or miss.
Oh,
She didn't break. We're good. She didn't break.
she's far, far away.
She is 120 feet away from you.
Okay.
You're lucky the way she was gonna do this to you, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure. What is the range on that thing?
On what thing?
On that set?
You mean you're teleporting or what?
No,
Oh,
the-
that
oh,
it's the same as the
wherever
spell,
it's
right?
at. Let me look.
I don't know what the range is.
I'll look at it. That's what it is. Oh crap, boys. Surely it's got good range. Oh, it does. 300 feet.
Oh crap! Broke her. She broke right off the thing. Dang it! Our pet's heads are falling off.
Well, I got some good news and bad news, boys. So this probably ain't gonna work, I doubt. But
That seems like bad news.
Do Earthbind on the dragon.
Okay. All right. Contested strength, right? So Eric pulls out the dwarven scepter, and
just a strength saving throw. Or do you? Or is
It-
this one? Are we gonna do this one as like this?
yeah, it's
Silent
because
modified?
I thought I sent it to you, or I put it on the card or something. But it's a contested. It's basically like a grapple check.
Let's do it.
So he pulls out the scepter, and this golden light
Oh yeah.
beams up towards the dragon and wraps around it. And you can see it immediately pulls on Eric as she feels the impact of this golden light and begins to try to pull against it. And now they fight.
Okay. 21.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna use my reaction and bend luck on Eric. You get an extra D4 applied to your roll.
22.
All right. I was trying to remember. I was like, is it supposed to be that she does get a strength save against it, but that's not the way that it is. It's just immediately contested strength, right? Right?
Maybe.
Did I get? Do you have the card?
Is this it? No, this isn't it.
All right, we'll go with that for now.
Okay.
So yeah, as the light goes out and you see it just like wrap around her several times and pulls taut, you immediately feel yourself start to pull off the ground. You dig your feet like deep in and start to pull back. And you see her slowly begin to drift towards the ground.
Yo.
What's the rate at which she falls?
I hear word creature affected by the spell.
30 or 60.
At 60 feet per round.
All right. So over the course of this round, she's gonna drop 60 feet. Okay. That's you.
Yeah, hang on. I also want to bonus action put an echo out.
Yes.
That's yeah, just put on the same thing as that. Yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
Excellent.
And that's it.
All right. There is that.
Yep.
Goodness gracious. That takes us to Karmak.
Okay.
Put him to it. Put it to him, dude. Smoke him.
All right.
I had a stroke.
Okay.
Yeah, how's my fish look, guys?
Okay. Double checking. Proficiency. Bonus damage rolls. Got it. Okay. So, yeah, I am drifting slowly to the ground, and I see the dragon above me that's been wrapped in the light beam wrappings or whatever earthbind looks like, being pulled to the ground. And I just decided to take a moment and run my hand along the blade of my pack blade as the bell symbol lights up and a ringing cacophony starts assailing the dragon as I cast Toll the Dead. Which is that
25. 25. Yeah, wisdom save.
Yeah. Yeah, so save it. Yeah, she'll save against that.
Were you able to drag her down, Mike?
Yes, he's got her over the course of the next.
Yeah, she's currently. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my kid woke up. I had to run back upstairs.
What's the rate that I'm descending with Featherfall?
It's I hit it is once you got 60 feet from me.
Yeah.
But the spell says, give me a second here. Choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. A falling creature rate of descent.
I think it's like 60 feet a second still.
Slows 60 feet per round.
Or per round, yeah.
But safely descend.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So in that case, yeah, over that course, you land safely on top of the building below.
Okay, so I'm currently on the ground, well, on the building, but yeah. Okay.
Anything else? Your movement is still only 10 feet.
Can you break out of that or no?
I made it up. I didn't put that in there. But yeah, I should absolutely. Until the end of this turn.
Okay. Still shaking off the chill effects. I was gonna say, like, I'm resistant to cold. I should be able to break out of it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Excellent. With that, Knock, you are up.
How far away is she from me?
Currently, I'm going to say that she's about 100 feet away.
Okay. I guess so. Yeah, from where I'm at, am I still adjacent to Eric?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, from where
you're
I'm
5
at.
feet away, technically. You're 5 feet away.
Okay, good. That's where I want to be. So I actually just like lean back, and you see my armor like just like glow a little bit, and then a force of energy just shoots from my chest, and it's gonna hit the monster.
All right.
Well, it's gonna try to hit the monster. It's probably gonna miss, but
It's a dragon, Danny.
it's a monster.
Hit it.
It is.
Let me see.
One day we'll explain how to play this game to you, Justin.
It's absolutely fun.
It's not called Dungeons and Monsters.
I rolled a natural one.
Oh, bummer. So yeah, this like a very Iron Man-esque beam of light just blasts forth. Unfortunately, she's like tugged towards the ground at just the wrong time for you, and it shoots wide over her. She drops another 10 feet.
I guess in my bonus action, I'll move my things closer, 30 feet closer
To you or to her?
to her.
To her.
Yeah, I guess just move them in a straight line 30 feet, because since she's like, you know what I mean? Like where the level they're on, basically move them over the building, I guess, if that's what it.
Yeah.
Like where like closer to Karmak more than her. I don't want him to go up, because I imagine she's gonna come down eventually. So
She is. Anything else?
that's all I can do. She's too far away for a dwarf.
All right, so Eric, because all the muscles are straining in your arms and back, you've got your feet kind of dug in, you're pulling back, you're leaning, all of a sudden you fall prone as she takes a dive.
Oh. save or no?
No, I'm gonna say more because it's all of your strength. You're pulling back like this, and she immediately gives into that direction. So you just you hit the ground. I'll say to your butt for the sake of that, so you can. It's not gonna cost as much to get up. But she takes a dive towards the ground, stopping about here, at about the 30-foot marker. And she's going to unleash another blast of cold.
I was in the building, correct?
You are in the building, which gives you cover. But you get to roll with advantage.
Okay.
Everybody there though, that's Rogs with advantage. It's the animated objects, Karmak, both elementals, and Alton. I need you to make Dex Psych, Constitution saving throw.
Don't even-
What was that again?
Hey,
I mean,
I'm
what's
okay
the
with that.
lowest? What's the
Yeah.
lowest you can?
Yeah,
It has,
number in
right?
there?
I didn't catch any of that was said.
My bad.
I got a 20 and an 18.
No.
20 on the fire, 18 on the earth.
I
Both
finally
fail.
get to utilize my con
They
save.
fail, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 26.
That is a success.
Oh, he's got to roll
Oh
up the
wait, yeah,
sleeves
there's
for
so
the
many. I
math.
remember how we did this.
Never a good sign.
I can roll dice in D&D Beyond, right?
Yep.
How do you? Can you roll it from any screen?
I think so. There's a left-hand corner. There's a
Left-hand corner. Says collection my dice.
Are you freaking kidding me?
should be like a D20 symbol.
So it doesn't matter.
Oh, you're on the character sheet. I don't have anything.
Like it takes half damage no matter what, right? The animated objects,
Yes.
and like its lowest is like
The everlasting rhyme. So perfect.
it has 14. They all have 14 HP left, so I don't know if they're gonna survive.
I failed. Just yeah, I got really low. I actually rolled in that one, so
No.
Did I take any
How do
damage,
I actually
Adam?
get to the dice?
but I've got like cold resistance. I feel like that should count for something.
I mean, you're gonna take half damage regardless.
Give me just a moment. I'll be right back.
Do I have to roll from my character sheet, you think? Okay. We'll go to
character, chat reel.
Chad. I forgot about Chad. Chad. Did we ever talk about that?
Yeah.
I built a custom half nymph named Chad. Chadriel. Sounds stupid.
Based on that one like small.
All right, Mike.
like,
Okay, I see the D20 now. And you get to pick how many of them you roll.
Just keep clicking it.
Okay. Will it add it together?
Yeah, once you hit roll,
Okay.
I'll add it all together again. Now, if you have bonus damage, you'll have to add that yourself. But
Understood.
Hey, Adam,
Yes, sir.
what is the speed of the ship per round?
I don't know. It doesn't say on there.
No, it just gives me like day travel pace.
didn't you say 120 a bit ago?
Yeah, I thought it was
120.
120, but now I'm looking at it. I don't see where I got that from.
Or is it 16? You're just thinking about dashing.
Speed in the water is 40. It's while sailing into the wind.
Dude, I'm like
It doesn't
crashing my
say in the
computer to roll
air.
these dice. They look awesome though.
I think 120 is pretty legit. And then like
Yeah.
240 with a
Crash.
dash, because it's a
It
big
looks-
giant ship.
Yeah. I only have speed for water.
It's got like a halo around everything.
Yeah,
I should've
we'll
just
say
used-
120 in the air. It's magic powered, right?
Yeah, there's like this weird,
You should have just went with the right ones, not that.
I should've.
The ice realm.
but they look cool.
100%.
All right, so in about 12 minutes, we'll be able to tell you what kind of damage it is. We can go ahead and go through the rest of them though. The target was 22.
The animated objects die. Even if they hit it, they die.
Minimum of 16. Yeah, minimum of 16.
Do I take any damage since I was in cover as well?
Oh, minimum of 16?
Yes.
Yeah, you're
If
inside.
if I rolled all ones, it would be
Oh,
60.
all ones. I got you. You know, it's a shame because my armor can protect one person right next to me.
77.
77 cold damage.
Okay, the fire elemental's gone.
Okay.
Do I take half of that?
Did you succeed?
Yeah.
Hey, is anyone within
Yes.
30 feet of me?
Yes.
Eric's
Not-
within 30 feet.
Well, 30 feet who got hit?
No.
Dang.
Well, stand by. Let me double
30,
check.
39?
No.
Dang. So literally the only person I could protect was the person that didn't get hit.
You can protect the fire elemental.
It's too far away.
No, he's too far
Oh.
away.
I wish. That'd be so cool.
Karmak, what'd you get? You're muted. Sorry.
I had a nat 1, but I got +3 on. So 4.
Yes. All right. So everybody that hit that number, 38. Take 38 cold damage. If you succeeded, you take 77 cold damage if you failed.
Wow.
But obviously, Karmak, you're resistant anyway.
Yeah, so I take 38.
But it would have been nice if you would have taken.
Half of half. Yeah.
For real. I take that too, right? Because I failed hard on my saves.
You failed, you take 77 cold.
Hey, I'm hurting.
And
If you were within 30 feet of me, you would have taken 0 damage.
Dang.
with that,
I mean, I take half as well because of my resistances, but still uncomfortable.
Yeah.
with that, she's gonna go ahead and fly the rest of the way down. She's gonna drop the rest of the way to the roof of the building to be level with Karmak. And we will go to Vrogs. It's your turn as you feel the building just, and you see some of it, in fact, like collapse down, and the ice here is still slowly moving. So as the roof collapses, all the debris drops about 5 feet before it freezes up to the ceiling again, just under the impact.
Can we take a moment to really appreciate how bad the response time is for the red tide?
It's like maybe
Dang.
something has happened to them, which you don't know yet.
How
Oh,
I'm gonna step outside where I can see her.
Make an athletics check to see if you can reopen the door. Well, I guess it's mostly broken, so there's like a thin sheen of ice that kind of separates you from the exterior at this point, and you can see it like building up underneath the force of her breath. It continues to grow as even though she completed the breath.
I'm gonna try to go through the door.
Yep.
Okay.
Try to you gotta give me an athletics check, see if you can break through the
Okay.
ice that's kind of freezing it shut.
Big old -1. Let's do it.
That boy.
It's gonna be a 9.
9. So this is immediately after it happened. So you can see it like still continuing to grow, just like, but you slam into it with your tiny little goblin body, and the door just shatters underneath your weight.
All right. Now visually, is she bleeding, looking bad?
You can't see from where you are. You can hear just like the rumbling of her breath, though. As Karmak, she's about 40 inches from your face. You can just feel the cold wind. Even against your resistance, you feel it just oppressively trying to force its way into your body.
Maybe it's a creeping chill.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, would you say that building that she's on is considered huge?
The building?
Yeah.
In comparison to a lot of the other structures around, it's 20 feet tall.
I meant like like D&D creature.
The building?
Yeah. What's huge? What is huge big? How big's huge?
Huge is it's it's pretty big. I mean,
15 by 15.
Is that 4 squares?
she's gargantuan, and so I mean it's well over gargantuan for the entire building.
Okay, never mind then.
All right. I'm gonna try this. I want to cast a 5th level fireball
Yes.
at a point where it's not gonna hit Karmak on top of the building.
Ooh.
Growth right there, Vrogs.
Oh, that poor building.
Like this?
I don't really have a good camera angle. Yeah, as long as it doesn't hit Karmak, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Here's Karmak. Here's the dragon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this is superhero rules. You know, you destroy all the buildings, but
Yeah.
Right.
as long as
Let her
you
rip.
win.
The building is going to fail its dexterity save.
Taryn just has a problem when I hit her teammates, not when I'm destroying
All the
stuff.
civilians inside the building.
You'll see.
Hey, we don't know about. I don't see them. I don't know.
So you just
Out of
look
sight,
directly
out
up
of
and-
mind.
directly above you. Yeah, let's get it.
Dude, this is a scene where Scarlet Witch in in the Civil War throws that thing up and it blows up that building.
Do you get a dex save with fireball?
Yes. And she's going to use a legendary resistance in order to succeed.
So you just take half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it leave behind fire or does it instantly dissipate?
We're gonna see.
Depends
burns-
on
it
what
burns
is
objects.
kind of within the blast radius.
Is it
Yeah.
rounded up?
It says it does light flammable objects in the.
A target.
They take half damage.
I also gotta figure.
Is it rounded up or down? I got a
Rounded
49.
down. Yeah.
I got a 49. So it'd be
24.
yeah. That's disappointing.
But the
If you-
building takes the full 49 as a large portion of the debris above your own head explodes. I need you to make a dex save.
Okay.
Oh. This is awesome.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You dive out of the way.
Oh,
Narrowly. What is that?
So I also want to use Fury on the small, and
Okay.
she takes an extra 12 damage.
Which is not him. Right?
It should
Yeah.
That doesn't
Well,
get half.
I don't know. Is it added to the total damage of the?
Can you do that? Do you have to
It
It
call that
says when you
before?
deal damage, you can deal 12 extra damage to a creature with a size larger than you.
Nice.
You're putting it in with
It's goblin damage, I think.
Still a
Yeah.
very effective hit. Vrogs, you do take 4 bludgeoning damage as some of the building collapses and does hit you, even though you dodge most of it.
Right. Let me see if there's anything else I can do here.
Turn, you're up next.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Take a look. Stand by one.
Sorry, I'm looking here. I guess I'll just pop for my bonus action. Does it take a bonus action to drink a potion?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll use that to drink a potion then.
Okay. Excellent. Takes us to Taryn.
10d4 plus 20.
Okay. What do I want to do? I've got an idea. We'll see if this works. I'm going to raise the shield.
Okay. With your passive perception, you do see a shadow pass over the deck of the ship.
Oh gosh. I look up.
You look up and you see
Another dragon.
high above you what looks to be the shape of another dragon.
Cool, cool. I am going. Can I tell what color it is?
Make a perception check for me.
The perception's pretty good. Okay.
It's mostly this, like, to try to pick. You obviously see the shadow. It's more of like, can you fight the sun to see if you can see the color of it?
Yeah. 24.
24
Let's
has a
change that.
greenish tint to the scale.
Solid, solid. All right. I am going to. Is everyone clustered? How clustered are we here?
So we've got Eric and Knock just here on the ground, about 5 feet apart. About 20 feet above that, you have Eric's Echo floating in midair. Here, probably, I'm going to estimate about 50 feet away. You have Karmak, the dragon. Boggs is on the ground just over here. And then probably another 50 feet from everything is Alton and the elemental.
I am going to bring. How far away is the ship? Can I bring the ship down to everyone?
You are about roughly about 200 feet above everything else.
Brought it down to me.
Yes, you met it at about the 200 feet from the ground mark.
I see. And how much speed do I have?
Per round, I'm gonna say 60 feet. I'm gonna say
60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, that throws a wrench in some stuff. All right, I'm gonna charge down towards everyone,
Okay.
and with the ship.
All right.
I'm just picturing you like Gandalf in the Two Towers, coming down out of the sky, and the sun like rises up behind you and shines in as you fly down with your ship.
Is everyone looking okay or hurt?
I'm okay now.
I've taken some damage.
I'm mortally wounded.
I was gonna say Alton's probably hurt more than I am.
It's your boy.
It's your boy.
Okay, I'm actually changing my plan here. How far away is the green dragon?
Green dragon looks to be maybe 500 feet or so above you. Not at all close to the combat.
Did Eric go down?
No.
He fell on his butt.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to hop on. Oh God. I'm gonna fly towards the dragon.
Mm-hmm. The green dragon?
No.
Oh, the white dragon?
Yeah.
On the ship or on Duncan?
On the ship.
Okay.
How far away am I? 120 feet or 140 feet?
If you use the ship's full movement, it'll put you at about.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Can I use the ship to dash? Or is that,
You already
or
used
does that
its
work?
action for the shield.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm asking if I don't shield, can I dash?
Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, okay, I'll dash.
Okay, so that puts you at about the 80-foot mark.
Actually, I take it back.
Okay.
Can I just fly the ship with the shield on and be right above the white dragon? Do I have enough movement to do that?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna jump onto the white dragon.
Like you're gonna drop off the ship and.
Yeah, I neglect fall damage.
Okay. Excellent. Fantastic.
So no one's hurting bad right yet?
Me.
Okay.
So
But
no one's
anyone
hurting
else?
bad.
How's Eric? How's Eric?
Anybody I care about hurt at all?
I hate you.
Eric, how are you?
You what now?
I just took a healing potion, Justin.
How are you looking?
Looking great.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna
Oh,
hold
you
on
need
to this.
HP.
Huh?
I hate you.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not gonna jump down then. Sorry, I thought more people were
I thought you
hurting.
were
I'm gonna
talking
stay from up there and
about
I'm gonna shoot another dragon arrow at it.
Okay.
muscly, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Sure.
They're having a pretty hard time hearing Mike.
What?
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at it. Dragon slaying arrow. It's like 19 plus 9, 28.
28. Success. Absolute success.
Con save.
Con save. Con save is going to be a 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
go music somewhere else. Megan turned me. She stole my freaking music, dude.
I had that one, that free, what is it?
YouTube.
Anthems.
Arcane Anthems. Music brought to you by Arcane Anthems. But yeah, she's using my YouTube music right now.
Oh, God.
But I've got a lot of them downloaded.
Oh my gosh, dude. I suck at rolling with these things.
Yeah.
Are you doing
Spent a lot
Danny
of time.
damage? You roll really high on your
Spent a lot of
d20 and then roll all ones. I do that all the time.
Natural 20, double ones.
I do that every time.
It does happen.
Just
It
that last
does.
time,
It
like,
does
Travis
happen.
had disadvantage. I got double 20s.
Oh, hold
Yeah.
on. That's why it sucked. I rolled the wrong thing. Hold on.
No take backs. You rolled 4 damage. That's all it is.
Okay.
No, I can't even roll that one. No, I rolled the right thing. It just does suck. Okay. 41 halved.
20. Excellent. Ooh, super loud. Ooh, ominous too. Nice, love it.
Can I get is my other elemental? No, it
got
it
crazy.
sucks. It
Oh.
sucks.
Sorry, Justin. Say that again, man.
No, I guess that's all I can do. Oh, I've got Duncan. I'm gonna send Duncan.
Yeah.
Oh God. Where's Anne?
The Duchess?
Yeah, that's
Good
what I'm
question.
like. Should I send? I'm debating on whether or not I should send Duncan to go get her.
She's probably in the building I just blew up.
Sounds right.
I'm gonna kill you.
But if she sees the wyvern, she's probably gonna freak out too. She's never seen Duncan. That's not a great idea. Okay. I'm gonna send Duncan about 30 feet above me
Yeah.
and just keep an eye out on the dragon. And if it gets close, I want him to come back to me.
Okay.
What is that?
These are, because you mentioned the guards, and I forgot, I did mention this beforehand. They were all frozen.
Oh, I thought they all died.
Yeah, the first round of combat. So those are all frozen in place.
Solid.
Yeah, frozen.
So now how far away is the ship? Just for
So
my next round of
you
planning.
you're at about the 80-foot mark away from the ground, which puts you about 60 feet or so from the dragon. Check that. It's 80 feet from the dragon, 100 feet from the ground. My bad.
Okay.
All right. Alton.
I'm gonna step away for 1 second. If the dragon does something and my next elemental gets hit, it's only got 6 HP.
Understood.
Wait, before you do, are you in earshot of me?
I mean, I'm in telepathy shot of you.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I'm gonna call out to you and ask if you still have the carpet.
No.
Seems like a lie. So yeah, meta, I can actually be helpful if you'd loan me the carpet.
Classic.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yes. Is he able to drop it this round?
Yeah. If he wants to, you could absolutely just.
If you want to drop it, I'll catch it and fly up to the dragon and keep punching it.
Or dragon will eat it with a trash.
Otherwise, I'll just sit on the ground and do nothing.
But it's my carpet.
Is it on a
Decide
building
fast.
now? Is it
Decide
on a
fast.
building?
What? Yeah, it's 20. Hey,
Yeah,
wait,
okay, I'll
Evan,
throw
just
it
so
down
you
to
know,
ult.
I want to make this clear.
Yes.
Evan, just so you know,
Yeah.
it is possible for you to climb up the building. She is earthbound, and until she breaks free of that spell, she can't go up anymore. You wouldn't necessarily know this as Alton, but currently you see that she is on this building. It's about a 20-foot up from where you are.
Okay.
Yo, climb if you can climb. That's gonna be less precarious than the carpet.
Oh, for sure. I'm just thinking if she takes off again, I'm useless on the ground.
Dude,
Which
hardcore
Alton
parkour.
doesn't know but for whatever, if it affects what you're choosing, she can only do that if she breaks free of.
Okay, then I will wait until the next turn until she takes off to suggest that to Taryn. Then.
Okay.
So I'm gonna parkour my way up the building.
All right, go ahead and actually you do not have to make any sort of a check with this. It's just it affects your ability to climb. Just
Assassin's Creed, boys.
Yeah, it's your natural speed. So you are here. Let's see, 5, 10, 15 feet. What's your total movement?
I believe it's 40. Let me double check. Yep.
Could be with barbarian abilities.
Okay, so you can get just to the roof then with 40 feet. But that does put you at about, no, I said that she was inches from Karmak. Holy crap, something's gonna fall. That puts you within melee range of the ancient white dragon.
Let's go, boys.
Let her rip, man.
19, 18, gosh, 23, 14.
23 hits.
One hit. Tight. 12 damage.
12 damage? Can you
Yeah.
roll that much?
Huh?
Can you roll that low?
It's 1d8 plus 8. Wait. Why is that? That's what it's telling me on here.
What? I think your plus is like 12, right?
It should be. Yeah, I just noticed that as you said that. Because my plus it's what? Intelligence mod of 5, proficiency mod of 3, is that right? 4. So that's 9.
Plus the gauntlet thing I made for you.
Plus the gauntlet thing, which does what?
I think it's just, what was it, +2, Adam?
Okay, I haven't plugged that one in yet. That would probably be why. That'd be plus 11. And then
What'd you roll on your damage dice?
my die was only a 4, so still 15.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tweak that. I don't know why that attack is not figuring all that stuff in.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, so as you come up, you just bah, 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 and only one of them has any real effect. As you hit her 4 times, and you can see like the eye kind of like look down towards you. She doesn't really have a lot of movement from your attacks until the last one. You kind of haul off and it kind of jerks her head a little bit, and she Velociraptor like looks back towards you. All right, nice, Eric, you're up. You maintain your spell.
What's it cost me to do that?
Your action,
Ooh.
because you have to make another grapple to see if you can hold her another round.
Actually, instead, I'm gonna move my echo over there.
Mm-hmm. Which you can still do, right? That's another go.
Yeah. And we gonna hit her.
Okay, but you're still. Are you still holding on? Your corporeal form. True, Eric. You still have you still maintaining the earthbind.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm not gonna use my action for that.
Okay.
So, I'll hold it, but like, yeah, I'm not. I don't want to. I mean, I can have it in my hand, I suppose, but if she just goes, then it just goes. Or break it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and attack her.
Okay.
2 attacks. 26s on both.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna do the 3rd attack, and I'm gonna use the manifest that we don't have left. Or unleash incarnation. 3 left. Let's use one of those. We'll do 2 more. 27.
27, 23. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, boys.
Karmak, you're up next.
Oof. Okay, roll. 16 on the first hit. A little bit better. It's not- 21 on the second. Ooh, super down this one. So 24 on the third. And 18 on the final.
18. Nice. So as you come in again with your flame tongue sword, and as you swing, there's that blur of motion as echoes of Eric through time just. It's both fast and slow all at once.
Yeah.
As you rip through her. All right. With that, she's going to use a legendary action to, again, she just kind of pulls back and beats her wings towards you. I need, let's see, saves from all three of you guys. It's going to be dexterity saving throws.
Is she new or not?
Well, it is the end of your turn.
Right.
So you make the choice whether or not you continue to hold that.
Well, no, I guess what I'm asking is, does she have to move to do this, or does she?
She does not have to move. She is able to move up to half her flying speed. But you dropped the spell, correct? Essentially, you.
Does this affect my elemental?
Yeah, I didn't
Adam?
use my action to double, like to keep it.
Let me. I don't think so. Let me check. See if I find my ruler. Okay.
I would say I probably still have regular Eric. Probably still has the scepter, but I didn't.
But
I didn't.
the golden tether
Yeah.
fades.
That's fine.
So it's 15 feet from her. That's backwards. So no, he's okay. He's just out of range. If he had hair, it would blow his hair in a very pleasing manner. But he's made of rock, so it doesn't do anything. But that's
Cool,
Karmak, Alton, and Eric's Echo. Since Mike just left, I'm going to roll for Eric's Echo.
He does have hair. He has a little bit of moss. Just goes. Yeah.
So Eric's Echo is going to be destroyed by that because I rolled a 4. Sorry, Mike. If you ever watched that moment back and wonder what happened, I rolled a 4 for you. Karmak and Alton.
12.
So I rolled really poorly, but I'm blowing my luck point just so I can re-roll
Attaboy.
because I rolled in that one.
That's
And I got 16, so probably still not good enough, but at least it wasn't a crit fail.
True.
Wow.
It is going to two things. You both do fail. Let's see, 2d6. So,
yeah, I used my last luck as well and rolled worse.
right. You take 15 bludgeoning damage apiece, and you are knocked down. Given your current position, however, I need you to both make dexterity saving throws with disadvantage. You are an ice-covered roof that is partially collapsed, and a giant gust of wind has knocked you to the ground.
You said it's a con save with
Dex-
disadvantage?
dex save
Another
with
deck.
disadvantage.
It's an ice fire covered roof.
18.
Yeah. 18?
Yeah.
If it's ice, half of it's
Nice.
fire.
So you were able to dig into the side and you kind of catch yourself before you blow over the side. You are prone still though.
3. I got
Imagine
3.
what that building looks like right now.
3. Karmak, you tumble directly backwards and fall an additional 20 feet to the ground. Fall damage is 1d6 per 10, correct?
I don't know.
I believe so.
Yeah.
You take an additional 8 bludgeoning damage and you slam into the ground. And that is the end of Eric's turn. She did the wing attack. I rolled for you. And I rolled crappy. Sorry, bro. I rolled a 4. Karmak, you are up.
Can I? Okay. Can I switch places or no? Like so, really?
No, because you did that at the end of your turn.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
your turn was.
That's
what
fine.
you did. Karmak, you're up.
All right, so this building is 20 feet tall.
Yes.
I need to read. I always have to like read what it says because I need to make sure.
Oh, geez.
Okay. So, double check here. I always have these things I want to do, but then I always get knocked over or blown away. I think I just have to be able to see. Okay, so conceptually, I can see the dragon at least a little bit, right?
Yes.
Okay. So bonus action. Since they're hexed, I'm gonna use Relentless Hex, which allows me to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the dragon. So it puts me back up on top of the.
Yeah. So as you tumble off, you boom, no more than hit the ground, then you teleport back up to your feet, back into her face.
Okay.
Nice.
And then as I teleport and I appear, I like slam my fist into the ground and this rippling force comes shooting out. I kind of mostly focus it at her as I cast Destructive Wave.
Ooh.
And it's each creature within 30 feet that I choose, and I'm choosing her specifically. So
Okay.
but the way it reads is like I strike the ground, creating a burst of divine energy that ripples outward from you. They have to succeed a con save.
Got. Ooh, failure, last legendary resistance.
Okay, so they still take half. Let me roll that up here. So it's going to be 15 thunder damage.
Okay.
Which, if they have any resistance to thunder damage, I actually have my elemental adept keyed to thunder. So, but yeah, these are the totals. So 15 thunder damage and 20 necrotic. And so yeah, that's the damage on that. So it'd be, yeah.
So as you slam your fist into the ground, there's this aftershock that pulses through of and a light almost that follows through with that ripple of the force that just echoes out. This flash of light. As you pulls back a bit. Good hit. Nice. Excellent.
How's the dragon looking?
So it's all right. You don't know. You're high. You're
Yeah.
high. You can't tell. So it's
You're high.
You're high, dude.
light and strong.
Jose, from your perspective, which one?
I
Which
have
one are
such
you
a
talking
good
about?
I have such a good passive perception.
This is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that'll be
All right.
the end of my turn.
Knock, you're up. Mike, you can't hold anymore. You gotta let it be there for a moment.
Go ahead, knock.
Am I within 60 feet?
She freezes you solid. So
You're dead. She does have a tail attack. Yeah, actually, I take that back. She is going to use her last legendary action to do a tail attack again. I'll do this right before I head out. She's going to do a tail attack against Alton, who is currently prone, so she has advantage.
Sweet.
Ooh, garbage.
Yeah.
still might be good enough.
Might still be good enough. You are a barbarian, but you're a beefy barbarian.
It's true.
You've been punching with both hands. I don't know. I don't remember how any of your shield stuff works. Her total is, jeez, 21.
Oh gosh. My AC is 21.
21. So just hits.
Is that with your new plus that I gave you with your shield?
Yeah.
I believe so.
6, 8. Where am I? You take 16 bludgeoning damage, half to 8. All
Yeah,
right, now it's not.
not bad. I'm fine.
Am I within 60 feet of the monster?
Yes. Yes, you're within 60 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon up there and hit it in the head.
Yo, do it, boys.
They were growing even slower and slower, stopping at 7.
I'm not gonna
we
do
like
it.
it spot. But wherever we stop, it is very
Does a 19 hit?
nice.
Does not.
You watching a video, Evan?
I just turned it off. I was checking something real
Yeah,
quick.
something's popping.
Does a 19 hit it, Mike?
No, it does not.
No. Hey, can you cast spiritual? So like can I cast a cantrip after that since it was a bonus action?
Yeah.
Is that how that works? You can cast cantrips?
Yes.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame. Yeah, it makes a deck save.
Oh, okay. Oh, looks like a nat 1. Sorry. Legitimately got a 2, actually.
Okay. It takes 11 radiant damage.
I rolled for it.
As a
Sorry.
beam of light just hits it from the sky. That's it.
I'm gonna tell Adam that I rolled for it.
I'm gonna move a little closer to the group, just a little closer.
Okay.
Make sure I'm like within 30 feet of most of them.
Like how close?
I want to be within 30 feet of most of them.
Where did Adam go?
He's going pee.
Dude. Is he a DM or a PM?
Oh. That's terrible. So,
For Justin, that was pretty good.
Where do you want to be?
like within 30 feet of most of our friends.
Okay. Like where? Tell me. Like
I can't see, man. Just a little closer, just closer to the building in general.
5, 10, 15.
The other way, Mike.
Just move
the
me
other way.
you move me to the corner of the building. How about that?
No, the other corner, Mike. He wants the other corner.
He can't get there. So.
Okay.
No.
That's good.
Danny did spiritual weapon, missed with a 19 because it's not good enough to hit her AC. Yeah. Then he cast cantrip. I rolled for her some whatever save. Okay. She got a 2 on the dice. 2 on the die. What was the save for, Danny?
Dex save.
Dex save.
Did
So,
radiant damage.
She rolled a 2. I don't know what her bonus is. I don't think it's that good. She takes 11. That's a big deal for sure. She takes 11 points. 11 points of radiant damage. Nice.
That's it.
And then he moved closer to the group. And that's it.
Can't find. I just got a spiritual weapon miniature, but I don't know where it is. It's really small. It's hard to see.
Cool. Mine actually, this time I'm gonna have it take shape of a Feldunas, the boar spear, Adam, if you remember that from the story. The one,
the boar spirit.
the giant boar spear that he made for Prince Caleb.
I have a fireball.
That works.
9 minus 11. Excellent. It is now her turn. So the first thing, start of her turn, any creature within 10 feet takes 2d6 cold damage. So 11 cold damage to Alton, Karmak, and I'll say the spiritual weapon is unaffected, but it gets a little frosty looking.
Who took damage? Alton, did you take damage?
Alton and Karmak.
Am I now within 30 feet of Alton?
Yes.
Let's hope so.
All right. I take that damage instead of Alton.
Hey, thanks, bro.
As you see, Also, you feel just like this immense cold echoing off of her body, but as the ice crystals begin to form across your chest, you immediately vanish, and there's like this blast of steam kind of comes out from underneath Nock's armor.
Sweet.
How much damage was it?
It was 11 cold.
And it was cold, so what's half?
5.
5, okay.
5. Okay, with this, Trevor turn, get a roll. Maybe I get the breath back. That'll be
I can't do that again.
Nah, no, that would have been devastating.
That would be pretty sick, actually.
Okay, so she just point blank. She just. All right, multi-attack. So the first thing that happens is she uses frightful presence. Yes.
I forgot. With that, if I blocked the damage that I'm adapted to, I actually get a shooter back with it within the same reaction.
Yeah, with cold damage.
Force damage. It transfers the damage with the chest beam.
Right. So as that frost comes off your chest, you blast another beam of energy towards her. Yep.
Oh, it almost rolled onto a 20. I think it's now on a 2. Yeah, it's a 14. I didn't hit her.
So wait, she like ducks her head.
What's my plus? It'd be 14 plus strength and proficiency.
So maybe then.
14 plus 7, 21.
21 just hits.
Ooh boy.
Yeah.
I mean it's pitiful damage, but it'll be cool.
At this point, anything every little bit helps.
Truth.
Okay.
Mike, did you order any food?
No.
I didn't either, man. I'm starving.
What do you want to get?
9 damage. 9 force damage.
9 damage. 9
As I Iron Man beam her.
Yeah.
I almost imagine it actually comes out of my claw.
Are we done at 11?
I can go for. I mean, I don't work.
Yeah, I don't work tomorrow either. Does anybody have a hard 11 cutout time?
I probably need to get off.
I'm young.
11. Okay.
Oh.
11. We'll hold off then. It's about 45 minutes out. I'll just get something. All right. With this, the first thing, each creature within 120 feet, that affects even the Wyvern and Terran, must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Is this a spell? I'm just curious.
Everybody. It's a frightful presence.
Oh, okay. Wisdom saving throw.
I thought once you were unaffected by it after.
If a creature, if you've succeeded on this before already, then you are not affected.
Am I immune with my armor? I can't remember to fear of a white dragon because I have
Didn't
white scale armor.
I save against this at the beginning?
Yeah, I think
It may have been everybody. Did everybody save against it?
I saved against it my first time.
I think everyone but Alton, but I think he got shaken.
Yeah, I saved against it once, but I don't know if we can do it again. Is this another thing?
No. Okay. Disregard this then. It happens automatically. So my bad. I forgot that we did that in the start. So yeah. So you're all. You're all free from that. It can only affect you once per. If you pass it, it can't affect you again for full 24 hours.
Okay.
So sorry. We'll move on then. Yep. Claw, bite.
On.
First is gonna be a claw towards Alton. Advantage because you're still prone.
Yep.
It's gonna be a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Claw, it's gonna be 2.
You know who that doesn't hit? Me.
Take 14 slashing damage, reduced to 7.
Okay.
She's gonna take a claw attack against Karmak. It's gonna be a 20 to hit, dirty.
Okay, give me a second.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll D6, spin my reaction, use
Yes!
my armor of hexes,
Dude, I love this.
and
That's
see
cool.
if she actually misses.
That's such a good move.
Yeah, I mean, it is a good move, but like, I haven't really rolled well for it, so let's see what happens this time. I got a 4, which means she misses.
She misses.
Because it has to be 4 to, yeah,
That's
she
so
just
cool.
straight up misses.
She takes this swipe towards you, and you, for a moment, you kind of dissipate into a silvery mist, and she just, and she comes down for a bite for a natural 20.
Oh.
Ugh.
I should have used it on that. Yeah, I can't do it again because it's a reaction. So
Is it reaction?
it's a
Dang.
reaction. Yeah.
Damn.
With that, it's gonna be that's 2d10. Oh no, it's a 1. 15. I did not roll very well. You take 18 piercing damage. Nope, standby. I forgot the plus. It was 18 plus 8. 20. You take 26 piercing damage. Plus.
Hey, question.
Yep.
I did the coming of age thing on Alton, didn't I?
I don't think you
You
did.
mentioned it, but I don't know if you ever actually did it.
Yeah, I don't think you did. I think you were planning on it at some point.
No, I thought I did it
Actually,
though,
I do think he did it.
because we were getting ready to go talk to the Duchess, and I did that. For him.
Yes, you did. You
Yeah.
did.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you were supposed to, on all your ability checks, you get to roll a d4.
That's not permanent though, is it?
Oh no. You can only do it once.
Okay, I already did it once.
And you take an additional 20 cold damage reduced to 10.
Okay. I'm unconscious.
Oh.
No.
And this was at a bite. So as you see her just, you see Karmak vanish, Alton, just in front of you. Just this massive maul just completely close around him. You almost feel the impact yourself, and you do feel this extreme cold blast through as you see her lift back up, and you can see just the very edge of his feet before swallowing.
No.
And with that, she has her movement still. And she will, now that the tether's broken, fly upward 80 feet. Which I will say, Alton allows you an attack of opportunity.
Also, we did tab that wrong because the way I was trying to tab my damage included proficiency in the damage. My damage
Weird.
bonus is only 8.
Your damage bonus is only 8?
Yeah, it's plus 8 because I have 5 intelligence and 4 proficiency. Or so it's 9, I guess. But no, because you don't use proficiency. Gosh, dude, why is this always
For an
confused?
attack. You do not? You do, right?
Not for
I get-
damage.
Proficiency.
I get 2 bonus from rage. Is that what?
Yeah,
I
okay,
get 2
so
bonus from rage. So it would be
your attack is ability plus proficiency to hit.
right,
So that should be 9 right there, right?
right, and it is
Okay. Then you have a +2 magical weapon, correct?
right.
So there's 11.
Oh no, he
Oh.
doesn't. He's got the venom thing. We did the venom thing instead of the magical
Yeah.
weapon. That's
Yep.
why, So no plus.
So my punch is just my intelligence mod plus my rage damage.
Or the healing thing.
Well, that's for damage, but your attack
Right.
would be +9.
Yeah.
What's-
So this
what's-
is correct. It's plus 9 on attack and plus
what's
8 on
average.
damage.
What's everybody else's attack plus?
I got a +10,
Yeah, mine's
10. And
but I've
Attack
got like
plus?
attack a little bit
a
higher.
+4 proficiency, +5 on my
I,
ability, and +1 for the weapon. So
Yeah.
+10.
yeah, I've got a +2 for my weapon.
Okay, so 9. Yeah, 9.
Mine's a +9, but I have like no attack bonus. Well, or wait, never mind. I've got a weapon, magical weapon. Never mind.
Oh, mine actually
Yeah, mine's 9.
7, so I've been using 10, but it actually should be lower.
Oh, that would have saved you. I think you missed one attack probably. Okay, but go ahead and roll your opportunity attack there. Alton.
It was only a 19.
19.
Yeah, because you can't reckless, right?
You can. Well, it would have been
Lasts a
before.
round.
You can't choose now. It's your reckless the entire round.
Oh, I did a reckless on the last round. So if it's affected, then I'm good.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Then second attack is worse.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You're prone anyway. So as long as that wasn't with disadvantage already, then yeah, it would have been a 19.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Rogs, you are up. She is 80 feet. No, yes, 80 feet in the air at this point.
All right. So what I want to do is I want to cast create bonfire in the middle of all the frozen soldiers,
Yeah.
and it's a magical fire. So I'm hoping that it'll melt the ice.
Okay.
In 6 seconds.
It's
Yeah.
chocolate.
Not
Fast fire.
It's chocolate.
Hey, shh. Yeah. My intention is to hopefully melt the ice on that.
Okay.
And then what can I do as a bonus action?
Roll weapon. Here it goes.
And the only thing I can do right now is I'm going to use font magic and burn a spell slot to get some sorcery points back. So my bonus action.
Okay.
And that's all I can do right now.
All right. That takes us to Terran. As you see Alihazar basically fly parallel with the ship, vertically, just right over the rail.
She. Okay, I'm gonna run the ship into her.
You can crash it into her.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Okay. All right. Make,
That's your couch.
I'm gonna make her make a Constitution save, and because it's an entire ship and you were constantly moving, it's not like you held your position. Make it hard.
Also, keep in mind my ship's it's 100 feet big.
Yeah. So you just kind of veer.
Let's do it.
You're just trying to get straight up at this point. You just veer it straight down into her. I'm gonna give her. All right. I'm gonna make it a dex save. So roll the 3, and she's out of resistance. All right.
I'm running her to the ground, baby. Let's go.
Knock her down.
You. Okay. So you were gonna. So you kind of pin into her, and you're just gonna try to like force her.
You know?
Yep.
You're gonna crash the ship.
Crashing the ship.
Yo! Gotta get
Yeah.
some hype in the chat.
No. All right, so this is what happens: is you guys see the ship immediately just lifts and dive in, and you roll the ship completely overboard. You entangle her in the netting and the roping and the mast as you feel the weight of yourself begin to shift awkwardly. You're still kind of stuck to the deck of the ship, just in the design.
Captain always goes down with the ship.
But you see it begin to corkscrew. You see her as well. Obliterate, just this massive explosion on the ground itself. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, nasty boys.
How can I roll a bunch of dice without making it do an animation? Wait, I have a bunch of sixes. Need all the sixes I can find.
How many sixes you want? I can do it all right here. Just as many as you want.
So, question, Adam.
Yes.
As I've noticed that we get can I not move? Period. Like I can't jump ship once it gets close to the ground.
I'll say at this point, the way that you have, in order that you've entangled her, is you've listed the ship completely over. So if it was in water, you would have capsized the ship, and you entangle her in, but that causes you to go into a spin. So I will say, no, you can't really determine which is up and
Can
down.
I send Duncan out? Can I send? Oh, Duncan is
You
away.
already,
It's like
yeah, you did already do that. Mike, can you roll? Okay, so 120 feet straight down is going to be, what is it, 12? 12d6?
You want it?
What's going on?
39.
39?
Justin
quick question, Adam. Last question.
drove the
'cause I
ship
gotta-
into the dragon.
Oh, okay.
Am I allowed to use my ring of etherealness once I get close to the ground?
I
Can I
don't think
trigger
it's a reaction. I don't think it's a reaction.
But I haven't used an action. I've only used the ship's movement.
What is it? What is it required to use that? Is it an action or a bonus action?
I don't know. Hold on.
If it's a bonus action, you can. If it's an action, I'm gonna say no.
I mean, he did make a good point though. He hasn't used an action yet.
Yes and no, because it was the movement of the ship, but it's as much an action to aim a ship into a dragon as it is to aim a bow.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's my ruling on that.
I don't know if it is or not. Hold on. I have to look it up because it doesn't say.
Ring Etherealness?
Yeah, I can't find it. It just says while active.
Was it? You know what? I think you can't find it because I think it was.
I think you made it up.
Yeah, I think it's just the spell.
Well, I'll let you make the call.
I mean, he is the DM. I don't think he needs your permission.
Get roasted.
Etherealness, yeah. It is one action to cast a spell, so I will say,
Okay.
I will say no for
That's fine.
this. But you see the vessel as you all kind of look up above. You see the ship begin to kind of corkscrew and spin out of control, and closer it comes, and then it lands on the ground with a crunch and an impact you would expect from a giant ship. And then there's a detonation as the magical core that drives the ship explodes.
Was not expecting that to happen.
Yeah, the impact itself causes, what was it, 39 damage?
Yeah, 39 damage.
39 damage plus 100. So 139 damage from the initial impact of the ship.
How far away is this from us?
I need everyone with everybody. I was gonna say 120 feet. Everybody's definitely within that range. To roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, before we do this, my
I
intention
told you
was
guys.
not to blow up the ship. I was just trying to pin the dragon to the ground.
You
I
succeeded.
didn't know. I didn't realize that it was gonna blow
Succeeded.
up.
Boy.
I mean, that's a rip for my character. Let's be real.
You said a dexterity saving throw?
I don't know, Justin. That feels a little frogsy to me.
I think I'm gonna use invulnerable.
Oh,
Let's use invulnerable.
fudge.
Still not good. So the boy's getting hurt.
Quick question, Adam.
Yes.
I genuinely wasn't trying to explode the ship.
Sure.
I understand that's the direction it's gone.
Yeah.
Since that is the direction it's gone, do I have any control of steering it away from people?
No, just because you're a plane in a tailspin.
You lost control, man.
Is this an element, Adam?
I'm doing Tides of Chaos.
Yes. Yes, this is essentially fireball. It's a giant fireball as this explodes.
Okay.
Also,
I did.
With me.
What is that?
I did Tides of Chaos, Adam.
Okay.
I got a 16 on my advantage.
Okay, let's just go through the saves here.
Oh, it's fireball. Yeah, dude. I'm great.
Rob, what did you get?
I got a 16 on my save.
Okay. That is going to be a 16. I'll call it a success. I was gonna make it 20, but I think I'll call it 15. Okay, so that's a success. Taryn? Automatic. No, you still get a chance.
What kind of? I mean, what? I rolled a natural 19. What was it?
Wait,
Okay, so you succeed on that. Alton?
Justin, are you gonna allow Adam to let you make that roll? I rolled a 5, Adam.
A 5. Okay. That's gonna be good. Eric.
I also rolled 5.
Okay,
so
Bill.
that's-
Carmack. Oh, sorry. Too soon. My bad. Knock. You're up.
12.
12.
I get half damage though because it's fire. So
Excellent. So from the initial impact of the ship, 139 damage.
Wow.
From the explosion,
Hold on.
100
I gotta map this. I gotta see if my character's dead or not. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I gotta add in this part. So
And
well, you
the
didn't take
initial,
139, did you?
I don't know. Yeah, I did. I'm on the ship.
he was in the crash. The 139 is only taken by Alihazar, Karmak, and
Karmak did.
Karen.
Yeah, that already kills me, doesn't it?
Yeah,
the
100%.
wild magic table.
Yeah, because you take more damage than that as well. Yes, wild magic.
It requires me to cast a minor image.
Okay. No sweat.
Well, what's your health pool at Lance?
99.
Oh,
Yeah, so there's.
I didn't know
yeah.
he got swallowed. I couldn't see it.
That's a big fat rip.
yeah.
And the explosion does an additional 104.
To
Okay.
everyone?
No, if you saved, you take 52.
Yeah, it didn't
Oh my
save.
gosh.
How much damage did I take?
I also
Did you succeed?
It's
No, I
like
failed.
that
but I
was
get-
like
I take
over.
half,
You
so
failed,
I'm-
but you get halved, so
I-
52.
So here's another thing. So I did not save.
Yes.
However,
Yeah.
I would like to use this ability I've never used before.
Okay.
Shadow Martyr. So I can an echo takes the damage.
Does the echo already have to be out?
Guys,
Because if so, the echo's not out. Your echo was
It's got to be a
My-
creature.
my health
I
pool
don't think it can be me.
is 106.
Yeah,
that.
Yes.
Oh my good gracious. You
Oh,
survived by 1 health?
Hang on.
I mean, I'm down,
hang on.
but my health pool is 106.
So I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Hang on. I want to know if I can do this. If I can retcon this slightly. I've got a single use of lucky left. Can I use that? If not, I'll just
To re-roll the save?
yeah.
I do like to
Oh.
know that at full
16
health.
minus 1.
That was mirror image, by the way.
Target. That's the target. You saved. You saved. That's the
And how
target.
much do I take? I'm barely alive.
Because you succeed, you take 52.
So there's 3 of me in my general area for the next minute.
3 of you?
Yeah, it was mirror image.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
I gotta learn how to read.
I do.
So
Your boy's hurting bad.
before we start describing this,
I got nothing left.
Karmak deceased, correct?
Yep.
Karen
Dead.
is by a thread.
Literally.
Earth elemental is completely vaporized because you landed basically directly on top of him.
Is Karmak unconscious or he's dead?
Oh, he's
I was
dead.
unconscious, and then I just took like 200 damage. So yeah, I'm dead.
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't know you got swallowed. Justin didn't know,
Alihazar's dead.
and Aaron
Eric
didn't know.
unconscious or still up?
No. Eric's up.
Knock still up,
Yeah, Nox good.
and Vrog's still up. So Knock,
Yep.
Vrog's, and Alton, did you go unconscious?
Oh, of
second,
course.
that second ice blast would have got a little closer.
I was down to 38.
So as the vessel crashes into the ground, explodes into this like purplish rainbow colored fireball, just rips through the building, by the way, is more than half decimated and crumbles beneath the impact. Alihazar immediately explodes into ice,
Going more
crystallizing before like all around, freezing some of the fireball explosion itself.
Yeah.
Freezing some of the debris all in midair, exploding all around. You guys are hit with another series of shockwaves from this.
Did the campfire melt those guards?
Campfire's frozen solid in place.
Also, where's that green guy?
Those guards just
Are you
turned
still
into
rolling, dude?
ice cubes, dude.
Waste of my turn.
And
I'm still. Are we still in mission order? Like, are we still rolling?
no. So
Okay.
as all this cold and fire and heat, and explosion and force rips through your bodies and it begins to clear, the dust is replaced with almost like sleet. Like you can see these large crystalline snowflakes drifting through the air. Fires burning through. You hear now, as your auditory exclusion from the battle, that tunnel vision you had begins to kind of fade. You can hear screaming throughout the city, the town itself, the manor itself on fire, frozen in places. These pop-up fires, these almost like remnant, like if a fireworks shop had caught on fire. You see these random explosions of colored sparks from debris and parts of the crystals from the vessel that echo through.
I want to walk around and cast Spare the Dying.
Hang on.
Oh, okay.
No, go ahead.
You begin to see a bluish light glow within this large formation. You can see kind of the outline, although broken, of Alihazar's body, but you can see like a blue pulse. And then you can see Karmak's body frozen within that same shard, and a pulse and a thin light begins drifting between the two of them. You can see this pulse move from her body to his body. What do you do?
Can I go? Is he intact? Like, is he have any missing limbs or anything?
It doesn't look like it, although his body is kind of bit at some grotesque angles in certain places.
I'm gonna pull out my diamond and cast resurrection on him.
But there's maybe 10 feet of ice.
Lance.
I'm gonna heat up
wait.
the ice with my heat. So
Oh, can I assist him and do
don't cast fireball, please.
I'm not casting Fireball.
Okay.
I was gonna cast Create Bonfire within 5 feet of him.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys collectively begin to
I'm gonna cast. What did you cast?
Create Bonfire.
I'm gonna cast a wall of fire and a circle around the ice to melt it down.
Okay. And so that's happening. You can see this pulsing.
Yeah, you actually see. I imagine like with my like character, he opens up his mouth and just breathes a ring of fire around it, just like. Yeah.
And you were doing something with an echo?
Yeah, I want to manifest an echo, and I want to use second wind.
Okay. Makes sense.
And depending on what happens with Karmak, if he dies, I am going to cast. I'm going to do ceremony and do funeral rite on him. If he dies.
Okay.
That's 17.
Doesn't that mean like I can't be brought back or something?
Well, yeah.
He did
if we
die.
can't,
He is dead.
If we can't figure out something to bring him back, I want to cast this
gotcha,
on him
gotcha.
so he can't
But-
become undead.
Slap the diamond
Yeah.
out of Knox.
So that way I can't be a zombie.
Yeah.
Karmak should have done. Get out of here, man.
Crap on.
I don't know. I'd probably be okay with being a zombie for at least.
Is this enough to melt the ice?
It's a process because it's fighting you. As you are melting it, and you can see it melting and beginning to pull out, every pulse that happens, this bluish light shifting through, you can see another inch or two of ice form on the outside.
Can I also cast heat metal on my hand and just like my claw hand and then just like push it as hard as I can to reach him to at least get close enough to cast the spell.
Yeah, what's the damage?
It hurts, but I have resistance to fire, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, so roll the damage here on hand.
The water that is melting off of it,
Yeah.
I'll cast Shape Water and draw it away from the ice so it can't
Okay. You guys have like this full Avatar The Last Airbender thing where you're like coursing fire onto it and you're shifting the water away. And yeah, it's pulling away.
I'm beating.
Ooh, dang it.
Oh, yeah, I got flame time.
29 fire.
I'm
I rolled
cutting
really
it up.
high.
Yeah, so you guys, you can see it. It's melting away. And you can hear
Not alone the wall of fire does a ton, but
yeah, as you guys are moving this, I'll say that you don't really hear much of anything actually. You didn't know.
I didn't know he was there.
Taryn's the only one that knew about the green
That's right.
dragon.
You're right.
Side note, you do have a lot of chaos happening around you. Taryn and Alton are both collapsed within the building.
Do
I
need to
would
make
have.
death saves?
I
Yeah.
would have. I would have.
need a death save from both.
But before they do that, I would have done spare the dying on them before I went to help.
I'll say, because you didn't say that you just now
Well,
realized that
I-
two of your party are missing.
He did
I
say it.
I did say I was going to cast spare the dying on everybody before I said anything else.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
At which
did
He
point
didn't say it.
you will make an investigation check for me, because it's not like they're laying nice and
Okay.
neat on
Yeah,
top. They are
Taryn might be like almost impossible to find.
buried within rubble.
That's going to be a 19.
A 19. All right, I need both. Just actually, I'll roll a dice for each of you. Evan and Justin.
Where was Evan? Evan, where were you when that
I was on
explosion
top of
happened?
the building.
He was on top of the building.
Oh,
And there is just, I mean, this is, I hate to say this, but this is the best thing that I can think of. This is like 9/11 destruction. It is just a shockwave. The ground is ripped open. Building is in tatters. You can see like lots of bodies.
The roast is pretty much destroyed.
The manor is
is there any like arcane residue anywhere?
Yes, yeah. Remember that there's still like sparks of
Oh, see, okay.
bits of that crystal. They're still erupting. They'll shower in multicolored sparks. What were the death saves?
I got a 17.
17. Okay. Success.
Is a death save just straight up 20?
D20. Yeah.
Anything, what, 10 or 9 and below? Is the fail?
18.
Okay. All right. So save from both of you guys. And Vrogs, as you're digging through, you do eventually come across an arm, but it's just an arm. So you throw it away off to the side. You keep digging, pulling through the rubble, and eventually you do find Taryn.
Just to check, there wasn't the flower tattoo on that arm, was there?
No.
Woo!
You do find Taryn though, and you're able to pull him out. But before you are able to get cast anything, do anything beyond that, that required like basically a round worth. I need death saves again.
18. Whew.
18. Success. Alton?
Nope. It's a 7.
7, 1 failure. But you do come across Taryn. You cast Spare the Dying, and you kind of just like roll him off the debris at this point, and you continue through. Make another investigation check for me.
How good was his investigation check? Because I have potions on me, like hanging on my belt.
I got a
probably.
19.
A 19 for your second investigation?
Oh, no, that was the first one. Hold on.
Go to roll another.
Sorry, my daughter woke up. It's a struggle tonight. Not very good. That is a 6.
Okay.
What you got?
Try to log into something. All right. Back in the ice crystal. Knock, as you are burning through this, trying to melt through the ice, it's fighting you. Now that you're by yourself, it is more difficult. You feel like you're actually losing ground. You come up with the flame tongue,
100%.
start chipping and chunking away at it, cutting through, and then it explodes from the outside.
Okay.
You gotta do it.
What is that?
Nothing.
Floating a few feet off the ground with what looks to be newly formed wings that are silver and white is Karmak. As you begin to see the last bit of life force drift from Alihazar into his form. He looks a little bigger than he did previously, maybe a little taller, a little bit more muscular. slightly more wild, actually. His features seem a little more draconic. His eyes a piercing blue that have a faint glow about them. A cool mist kind of billows from him. Karmak, there can be only one. You gain immunity to cold since you already had resistance.
Nice.
You are going to double the dice of your cold breath. And once per day, you can use your wings. They form out of ice so that they are not ever present. So as an action, you can create them. And they last for 10 minutes.
Okay.
You have leveled up in the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sorry. And you can pick one physical stat to increase by 1. So strength, dex, or con.
Okay. So let's see here. Immunity to cold.
Yes.
Double frost breath.
Mm-hmm. Because I think you're up to 4d6 now, right? You can double that to 8.
Okay. Yeah, I'll double check that. And then ice wings once per day for 10 minutes.
Yes. You do notice a distinct,
Um,
bluish light kind of in the gaps of his scales at this point.
Flying speed while I have those. Is it just like whatever my normal speed is? But just flying.
Yeah, it's whatever the fly spell, I think, is 60 feet, right?
Yeah, it's 60.
60. Yeah, so 60 feet.
Okay.
Is he dead? Or is he like alive?
He appears to be alive.
Okay. I didn't know if he was like conscious yet or not. So.
Yes, you are conscious. I'll say
My eyes are open.
Yeah, you're dead. Actually, you're so dead. And then his body falls lifeless to the ground.
With that, I'm gonna cancel my heat metal so I don't hurt myself again.
Okay, you have 10 hit points currently. Just a tad.
All right.
Did I find the 2 in the building?
You did not. You found Taryn, but Alton, you regained consciousness, and you are looking up into a familiar face. That of Igna Mall.
Hey. What up, Piggy? It's your boy Alton.
I'm like, blood like all over the place, caked in dust. And you're like, you're not 100% sure because when you first see him, he does look somewhat angelic. He's got like that golden, rippling, fiery hair. And he says, I'm sorry I couldn't make it earlier, friend.
You and me both.
What?
Well, thanks for the save.
I saw the dragon. I saw the combat. I came as quickly as I could, but I was on the other side of town.
Well, thanks.
And he will cast Cure Wounds.
Sweet.
Level.
I'm gonna second wind. Just to throw out there. Just in case. Wasn't there another dragon or something?
Am I conscious or stable?
We didn't know about
You
it.
were stabilized unless somebody's going to heal you. Nobody else knows about the other dragon.
Yeah, I'll stabilize them and then I can cast healing word on them. I'll do that at first level. So it's 1d4 plus 2.
Well, save your spell slot because you can just heal me instead of stabilize me.
The Spare the Dying is a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Alton, you regain 18.
Sweet.
How much did I get back?
Hold on just a second. It was 1d4 plus 2.
Yeah. Why is
Is anyone else hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's he talking to?
Very much.
Just he's more of like, you could tell this is more of triage mode for him. So he's looking around for basically anybody that's dying. Anybody else dying that's not already dead. Unfortunately, the bodies of the frozen soldiers were decimated in the impact.
Yeah, I don't
Dust
say
in
anything.
the
'Cause
wind.
I'm not dead.
All right. At which point he can see that Alton, you've kind of regained your composure. He's going to begin digging through the rubble and debris of the manor house, looking for other people. What do you guys do?
I'm not gonna do much. I'm still hurting real bad.
I guess
Lean against,
I'm
like,
gonna get up and look around.
I don't know, like lean my back.
Do I
against
see
whatever
anyone?
Stone wall thing, like it's kind of like debris or whatever.
Yeah.
And just take a minute. I just want to like kind of search, like, because we've been like hyper focused, like when you're like looking at a painting like this, and I
You
want to
guys
like
spread
sort of.
out. Yeah. You do notice that throughout the city, as you kind of like look out, you do not see any red tide at all. You had about 10 or so that were immediately destroyed by the dragon's breath. You don't see any other responders or anything to that effect. And eventually you do see what looks to be, you can immediately clock as inexperienced fighters, but they do have armor and they do have weapons. Kind of take this as like the new city guard. And you remember that the Red Tide was training with them initially. But you see them kind of rushing up, and there's about 20 guards or so that come up into the manor house and begin to start to clear debris. They check to make sure that, size you guys up, and then they start pulling debris and bodies and things to that effect out.
Except manor house is like on.
Yeah, basically.
Do I see any magical items that may have fallen off that dragon?
You can go and try to inspect the dragon body. Taryn, what were you doing?
I was just gonna look around and take a glance at the damage.
Devastation. Absolute devastation.
Dirty 20.
Can I see Eric?
Yeah, you see Eric is just kind of like leaning up against the exterior wall that surrounds the manor house.
I'm gonna run over to Eric or walk or hobble.
Check me real quick, because Taryn, you were the only one that saw the green dragon.
Oh yeah. Well, my wyvern. Where's my natural 20?
Natural 20. You look up, and sure enough, you do see the green dragon flying lazily to the east, away from the city.
Can I see Duncan? Like, was Duncan
East.
panicked?
I'm sorry, I said east. I meant south. Trying to remember my
Duncan.
geography here. Duncan, you see Duncan is like dive bombing towards you still.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to Eric.
Okay.
Is Eric sitting?
Yeah, he's kind of like crouched up.
I'm gonna throw my back next to him. You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. You?
That is not what I meant to happen.
It was a ballsy move.
It was stupid.
Yeah, a little bit. Kind of remind me of a little bit.
I guess I can't be so hard on him now.
We made it.
Oh my gosh. We're down a ship.
Indeed.
Is everyone else okay?
Looks to be.
About this point, you see a wave of clerics and medical practitioners that come from the Evergrove. They're sweeping up through the area and beginning to provide aid where they can.
I think, it doesn't look too good, but we'll rebuild.
The ship, right? We'll rebuild the ship.
Not so sure about it.
And there's like another series of
Yeah, as he says that, Taryn just has a tear run down his eye.
The Dookies.
dead dudes.
I love that ship.
How's Carmack? It looks a little different.
Yeah, you look over at me, and I'm actually like inspecting my hands and kind of like flexing. You know,
Nock hasn't left the area of Carmack either. He's kind of just like watching him float there because he, is like,
yeah.
he's kind of.
When Carmack looks over to us, I just kind of give him a thumbs up.
Honestly, I thought he would.
I give you a bit of a smile, a little more draconic aspects to my face, but
I kind of thought he would have died in that.
Yep.
Like you could
Yeah.
swear
That's
when he
what-
looks
that's
over and
what-
smiles towards you, his face looks a little bigger. His snout, for lack of better terminology, seems a little bit more pronounced. His
Sure.
teeth a little longer, a little sharper.
Real quick, since he died, does something happen to his crown? Doesn't it disattune when he dies? His beholder
there.
crown?
Still
that's a
there.
good question.
I thought it did. It unattuned when he died. I thought that was the only way you could take it off was death.
It fades over time.
Or remove curse, I think. But
Oh,
But he's alive
Um,
again, so
Did I find anything
no.
with that dirty 20?
No, she didn't have anything on her.
Okay. Just making sure.
I'm
Now,
gonna.
if you knew where she came from, that might be a different story. But you don't.
Eric, the green dragon was watching. The one we saw before.
Is he around here?
I'm gonna point out. I don't know. Can we still see him if I point?
Make a perception check.
With advantage for a pointer?
No, but not a disadvantage for the distance.
Sure.
Little 50-50.
Pretty good. 19.
19, you see something. It could either be a close bird or maybe it's a far dragon flying to the south over
Well,
the
I mean,
Wilderness.
that's what he said. It was,
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be back. I'm surprised he didn't just attack now, though. Or are we?
I've got to back up for if something like that were to happen.
What's that?
Eric, I'm sorry. I did not mean to cause this big of a disaster.
Yeah, you know.
It's all right.
Disasters tend to follow us, it seems like. So we get a lot of pickles, we'll say. So what's the plan? What else? Are you giving any more thought to what you're gonna do about your brother?
At this point, you
I
can
just
see
crashed.
several of the clerics, as well as Thicket, are pulling an unconscious Anna Muldoon out of the rubble and they're rushing her towards the Evergrove.
Shit, Alton's gonna be
Shit.
pissed.
Yeah,
Shin-
as you look around as you say that, I have fallen asleep on the rubble. I've like laid my head back and just instantly knocked out. I'm down to 18 out of 145 hit points. So I'm
And-
just completely knocked out.
Can Broggs run over to her and attempt to see if she's unconscious or if she's dead?
So they've got this large leaf essentially that is floating. So they're almost using it like crap. Now I can't remember we always call them cots. Like a cot they've got underneath her, and they're pulling it under towards the Evergrove rapidly. You can see that her hand appears to be limply hanging off the side. Yeah, kind of like a gurney.
Can
And so
If
they're rushing
I'm
her
gonna
to the
yell.
Evergrove.
if I can get up to her and touch her, I want to cast Spare the Dying on her.
Okay. Make a dexterity check for me. Just add your dex modifier. D20.
Quick and easy.
Where am I at? It's an 8. I don't think I have any things to help me on that.
Yeah, just D20 plus your dex.
Yep.
With an 8, you can't get past them, and they're running too quick.
Wait.
I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
You
gonna
already
yell to
gave me the
Karmak.
outcome.
I'm gonna yell to Karmak. Karmak, the other vial of water. You still have it?
Like, let me check. I kind of scrounge around a little bit, and I'm like, yep, here it is.
Can we use it?
Yeah.
All right, throw it to me. I'm gonna run it over to her.
So yeah, I throw it to Taryn.
I don't know what it does. Can I
Alright.
get to a priest that's carrying her?
Yeah, what's your speed?
I mean, if I'm flying, I can make it 120.
Yeah, so you're able to just fly over there. Yeah, and you're able to get up to them. They don't stop for you. They're continuing to rush her towards the tree.
I'm gonna say I have water from Elysium. Will that help?
And at first they're like, "What?" And then they're continuing to run.
I'm gonna fly past and stand in front of and say, "This is water from Elysium. It's the river of life, right? Is that what it was called, or the ocean of something?"
Yeah, it's the ocean, River Oceanus. But yes, in Elysium, it's considered the river of life.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I have the water.
What? Okay,
From
do what you're doing.
the
We
river
have
of
to
life
get
from
her
Elysium.
care.
Can I give this to her? Will it
Yeah,
help?
so they ease her down, and she's
Give
pretty
it to her,
lifeless.
bro. Give it to her, bro.
I did.
Okay, so it's,
It gave it to her, right?
they ease her to the ground, and you go up to her, you open the vial, and as you look at it, the vial in your hand, it's paltry in comparison to a health potion, maybe a tenth of the liquid, but you kind of rely on the faith of it. And as you pour the vial into her mouth, you can see it pass into her system.
Give me that check.
And you see her chest rise. And one of the druids looks towards you.
What do you see me no good, dude?
I think you've done a great thing. Now, let us go. She needs to rest. And they pick her up once again, but now they could tell something miraculous has transpired, and so they move with a different alacrity, a different purpose as they move towards the tree.
Can I do something real quick, Adam?
Yeah.
So like as I'm sitting there looking at Carmack, I imagine like a kind of like a blue like scanning thing just all of a sudden like kind of goes through Carmack, and my helmet like kind of like I do a scan, and I just want to see does any sign of an elemental, fey, fiend, or aberration pop up on Carmack?
Nope.
Okay. Because yeah, as a cleric, he's very confused just because like yeah. So he's like, Are you okay, Carmack?
Like, yeah, actually, I feel really good. I mean, I feel kind of still in a lot of pain, but
Yeah, I'm gonna cast healing words on you.
it's like, but I feel stronger somehow.
And Doc, as he says that, you kind of like look over towards the corpse of the creeping chill, and you can see that her body is like desiccated. It's kind of sunken in, and you would, at a glance, you would think that she's been dead for a long time.
I used a 5th level healing word. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh, 5 ones.
You got 8 HP back.
Bummer, dude. I thought I rolled pretty bad because I did a 4th level cure wounds and I rolled 3 2s.
I couldn't believe that. Like when I looked at all the dice, like they said 1, but I was like, surely it's a glitch. And I look and it's all 1.
We'll buy a lottery ticket. Balance it out.
Oh, dude.
Okay. Does anybody want to do anything specific?
If I see Alton's unconscious, I'll run over, or not feeling good. I'll run over to him and give him a superior potion.
Okay.
All right, so you kind of shake me awake.
Yeah, I mean, I only have 6 HP, but if you're going to be a baby about it, you can have it.
I mean, I'd imagine we're going to get time to rest right now, so we might not want to use a potion.
We can buy more.
Yeah, but resting is less expensive.
Decision made, though. Decision made.
Can I tell if these like arc charges are dangerous?
You got 48 plus 8, Evan. You can roll.
Make a, we'll call it an perception check, maybe. Yeah, perception check.
Okay.
They're starting to die away now, but you as you look
Okay.
back at them.
Okay.
Brog wants to look into more information on Shaw. See if
20
anyone's heard
24.
about him or anything.
24. Yeah, you see a spark kind of like, and it hits a bit of the wall, and it like puts perfect little, like if you've ever been camping, you camp too close to the campfire, and you can see like some of the cinders hit your tent and burn like little holes in it.
Oh yeah.
It does that to any matter that it touches. So
I'm
it
gonna
hits
go
you.
around and start dispelling them.
Okay, so yeah, there are a few left, and you dispel the remainder.
Especially with all these people trying to help people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can-
run up.
Like, it was burning perfect little holes into any material. That it
Ooh.
touched.
I'm gonna yell for frogs. Frogs, come this way. And then Adam, is there like a place where bodies are being put? That
You can see that Ignum has kind of organized a bit of a triage and yeah,
frogs, you might
mass
be
casualty.
of aid stabilizing people.
Yeah, I do what I can to help.
Okay, assist in that.
Yeah.
You're kind of like moving around with him and helping with the you've a good portion of like clerics and different kinds of healers as well from the temple. But you guys are beginning to move through that. As time progresses, the events of this wind down. The day itself kind of winds down. Obviously, the manor house has been cleared. A lot of the sick, injured, and grievously wounded have all been kind of taken to the Evergrove itself, and arrangements being made. You guys find yourself in that awkward stillness that sometimes finds people in these tragedies where there's no more work to be done, and you're all kind of left there as a group as night begins to fall over the city of Bros. And that puts us at 11:15, so we will go ahead and call it a night.
Do we get a long rest?
End our session there. No, technically you have not. You kind of work into just after sunset and the darkness, kind of clearing out different things and helping in whatever way that you can. You can immediately go and take a long rest, but we'll say for the sake of this, leave your stats as they are.
Okay.
But you find yourself in that awkward calm that follows the storm of events like this. And that's where we will end tonight's session. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you next time.
Awesome.
That was super good.
That was pretty awesome.